Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome inside Walker Stadium at Goodhart Field on the beautiful campus of Southern Arkansas University for this afternoon's Great American Conference Series finale between the Arkansas-Monticello Weevils and your Southern Arkansas Mulerider. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention towards the field as we begin our Senior Day ceremonies for the 6 seniors on this year's ball club. This afternoon's first senior is number 11, Connor Allen. Allen is an outfielder from Plano, Texas, and is majoring in business administration, entrepreneurial finance. He is being escorted by his parents, Rick and Melanie Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Connor Allen. Our next senior is number 45, Jack Liddell. Liddell is a pitcher from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and is currently pursuing his master's in business administration. He is being escorted by his father, Gary Liddell, and girlfriend, Sarah Roy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 45, Jack Liddell. Our next senior is number 31, Wyatt Marr. Marr is a pitcher from Frisco, Texas, and is majoring in business administration management. He is being escorted by his parents, Chad and Christy Marr, and girlfriend, Taylor Haas. Ladies and gentlemen, number 31, Wyatt Marr. Our next senior is number 32, Brett McGee. McGee is a catcher from Pittsburgh, Texas, and is currently pursuing his master's in business administration. He is being escorted by his parents, Eric and Kelly McGee, brother Grant McGee, brother Tyler McGee and Kelby Salinas, grandmother Eddie McGee, grandmother Barbara Curbo, and grandfather Charles Ray Curbo. Ladies and gentlemen, number 32, Brett McGee. Our next senior is number 26, Riley Orr. Orr is a shortstop from Spring Hill, Louisiana, and is currently pursuing his master's in kinesiology coaching. He is being escorted by his parents, Jonathan and Terry Orr, sister Elliot Orr, and girlfriend J.C. Powell. Ladies and gentlemen, number 26, Riley Orr. Our final senior this afternoon is number 21, Maddox Solomon. Solomon is a pitcher from San Antonio, Texas, and is majoring in engineering. He is being escorted by his parents, Mark and Karen Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, Maddox Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for these 6 tremendous seniors. Good afternoon once again, baseball fans, and welcome inside Walker Stadium at Goodhart Field on the beautiful campus of Southern Arkansas University for today's Great American Conference and regular season finale between the Arkansas-Monticello Weevils and your Southern Arkansas Muleriders. Fans, Southern Arkansas is a proud member of the Great American Conference and the NCAA. As members of the Great American Conference, Southern Arkansas adheres to the sportsmanship policy of the Great American Conference. In that, we encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Fans, at this time, I would like to announce the starting lineups, which are delivered to you by Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza provider of the Muleriders. If you're hungry after the game, call Domino's Pizza at 234-4141 for pickup or delivery. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Weevils. Leading off and playing second base, number 2, Cade Thompson. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 9, Chase Cripps. Batting third and at first base, number 18, Cade Cancilla. Batting fourth and in left field, number 19, Kirk Wolf. Batting fifth and at third base, number 26, Parker Dorrance. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 15, Alex Austin. Batting seventh and in center field, number 29, Deshaun Cordova. Batting eighth and in right field, number 5, Grant Jeffers. Batting ninth and behind the plate, number 31, Walker Brown. And on the mound for Arkansas-Monticello in the series finale, the right-hander, number 10, Derek Potts. The Weevils are coached by John Harvey. His assistants are Mark Jelps and Nick Pireno. And now the starters for your Southern Arkansas Muleriders. Leading off the shortstop, number 26, Riley Orr. Batting second and behind the plate, number 32, Brett McGee. Batting third and at third base, number 7, Brandon Nickel. Batting fourth and in right field, number 11, Connor Allen. Batting fifth and in center field, number 3, Chris Lyles. Batting sixth and at first base, number 4, Will Richardson. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 30, Jack Rubick. Batting eighth and in left field, number 28, Jackson Duke. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 13, Chris Sutton. And on the mound for Southern Arkansas in game 3, number 45, Jack Liddell. Muleriders are coached by Justin Pettigrew. His assistants are Adam Anderson, Jacob Caples, Benton Schweinfurth, and Kobe Morris. Today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza provider of the Muleriders. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove all headgear as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
This three-game conference series between and UAM, and again a win today for Southern Arkansas would seal the deal on a sole conference championship for them. Still could do that again if Ouachita and Arkansas Tech lose today as well. Our starters for SAU, it'll be Jack Liddell. He's out on the mound right now warming up. A 4-0 record, 2.70 ERA. This is his 16th appearance, but it's his first start of the season. He's pitched 30 innings, given up 32 hits, 12 runs, 9 earned runs. He's walked 7, and he has struck out 27. Opponents batting .269 against Jack Liddell. And for UAM, it'll be Derek Potts with a 5-2 record, a 5.08 ERA. He also is a right-handed pitcher. This will be his 13th start. He has 2 complete games. He's pitched 67 1/3 innings, given up 38 earned runs, walked 33, struck out 49. Opponents batting .242 against Derek Potts. So we're ready to go. And Monticello sends their first hitter to the plate. That's Cade Thompson, their second baseman. And the first pitch to him from Liddell is up and away, a fastball for ball 1. Thompson hitting .325 with 23 runs batted in. He has 5 home runs. He bats from the left side. 1-0 pitch on the way from Liddell. A little outside with another fastball. Hasn't located that outside corner yet. 2 balls, no strikes to Cade Thompson. Liddell stepped off, now back up on the pitching rubber. Here comes his next delivery. That's popped up on the left side, or the shortstop backing out just on the outfield grass by a couple of feet, and he makes the catch. So Thompson flies to short. That's how this one gets started here this afternoon at SAU.
Yeah, a few clouds in the sky, 74 degrees. Winds actually blowing from left to right a little bit, so may help some of the left-handed hitters.
Chase Cripps comes to the plate, a .356 hitter, 7 home runs, 41 runs batted in. First pitch to him, low and inside, ball 1. Kate Kinsella hits third, their first baseman. The cleanup hitter, the left fielder, Kirk Wolf. Then the third baseman, Parker Dorrance. The DH, Alex Austin. There's the pitch, fastball, fouled back. Hitting 7th is the center fielder, Deshaun Cordova. then the right fielder, Grant Jeffers, and the catcher, Walker Brown. Jack Liddell on the mound for Southern Arkansas. Again, his first start of the season. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cripps. The pitch on the way. Swing and a chopper up the third base line. And Brandon Nickel. He was just making sure it was foul, though.
Yeah, I think so. That was.
He would have approached that a little differently had he been going to field it in fair territory.
It ends up being a swinging bunt, but yeah, it would have been a tough play if it had happened to stay on the line.
It was close.
It was.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I think by the time it had gotten to the bag, it would have been foul, though. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cripps as he comes back to the box. The pitch on the way. And a fastball's outside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Defensively for SAU, yes, that's Brandon Nickel over at third. Riley Orr at short. Chris Sutton, the second baseman. Will Richardson at first. Pitch from Liddell. That's hit in the air out toward the right side. Going back, that's in the gap in right center field. And it bounces back toward the infield. Runner's going to go around second. He's on his way to third as the throw comes in. Did it go over the...
Now it just hit the top of the yellow. Almost, because it kind of bounced up, almost like it hit maybe a portion of the top of the wall. In fact, they're going to check the baseball to make sure there's not a cut where it hit on the top and bounced back in. But
I never saw what it hit. I knew it was either high on the wall or up.
Was at the tip top along the yellow stripe.
So that's the 1-out triple for Chase Cripps, opposite field in the gap. So runner at third with 1 out for Cade Kinsella. Fastball to him, misses inside for ball 1. Kinsella batting .345, 6 home runs, 42 runs batted in. From the stretch, Liddell to the plate. And that's down on the dirt and gets through the legs of McGee, but runner will stay put at third. Didn't get very far. A 2 ball, no strike count to Kinsella. Kirk Wolf on deck, their cleanup hitter. So the Boll Weevils threatening early in this one. The pitch from Liddell, fastball. That's hit in the air out toward... to throw the runner out, a tag and a score from third base. So a sacrifice fly from Cade Kinsella. Well, the wind going across from left to right, so we've already seen 2 balls to that side of the field that have carried very well.
Yeah, Connor Allen had a long run. A good job reading that one off the bat because he was all out getting to that baseball. Absolutely no shot to do anything with the runner tagging at third.
So 1-0 UAM. Kirk Wolf at the plate. This is outside for ball 1. Wolf hitting .332. He has 9 home runs. He leads the team. He has 39 runs batted in. 1-0 delivery. Fastball. It's a little low. I think it was low. Yeah, because McGee brought it up a long way, so I'm figuring it was pretty low. So it's a 2 ball, no strike count to Wolf. He got it up quickly, though. Here's the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. That one was out on the outer edge. Maybe beyond. It's a 2-1 now. So Wolf swung and missed. Parker Dorrance on deck for UAM. 2-1 pitch. And that's high for ball 3. So a little problem with control on this guy. A 3 ball, 1 strike count to Kirk Wolf. Pitch on the way. Fastball. Missed, ball 4. Apparently that one was low. So it's a walk. 2-out walk for Kirk. Right in.
I think the SAU dugout wanted to know where that pitch was as well.
Dorn's hitting .297, 4 home runs, 20 runs batted in. Ryan ahead and hitting third baseman for the Boll Weevils. Here's the pitch. Little chopper out in front of the plate. McGee out to get it. He throws to first, and that'll take care of Parker Dorrance and the Boll Weevils in the top half of the first inning. They score 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, 1 man left on. 1-0 UAM. This is Mulerider baseball.
Offenhauser and Company Insurance has been an integral part of South Arkansas for over 138 years by providing quality insurance coverage including home, auto, business, health, and specialty insurance from the finest carriers with an in-house claims department and the very best of service. Offenhauser is proud to help sponsor SAU Mulerider Sports. Offenhauser and Company Insurance. Offices in Texarkana, Atlanta, Mount Pleasant, San Antonio, and Austin, Texas. Your insurance leader since 1882.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-thru, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Whose yellow car is in our driveway?
What yellow car?
That yellow car.
Hey, that's your car. It just has a fresh layer of pollen covering it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't get over to Rocket Fast, I'm going to let you drive the yellow one, and I'll take yours.
Gotta go.
Where are you going?
I'm headed to Rocket Fast.
Spring is in the air, and so is the pollen. Visit your nearest Rocket Fast car wash and let us take care of you.
Rocket Fast, it's a blast, and your vehicle is free.
Derek Potts, the starter for the Boll Weevils here this afternoon at Southern Arkansas University. And he's 5-2 with a 5.08 ERA. This is his 13th start of the season. He will face Riley Orr, the Mulerider shortstop, as we get started in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 UAM on top of Southern Arkansas. Orr batting .378. No home runs, 19 driven in. First pitch to him, popped up on the infield on the left side. Dorrance, the third baseman, coming in over toward the mound, and he makes the catch. Riley, first pitch swinging, and he popped it up. It was a major league pop-up. 1 out. Brett McGee now, the Mulerider catcher, to the plate. Batting .281 with 14 home runs, 56 runs batted in. McGee, the Mulerider catcher. He throws right, but he bats left. First pitch to him. He took it low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike count. Brandon Nickel, the third baseman, hits third. Cleanup hitter is Connor Allen, the right fielder. That pitch up and away. Hitting fifth, the center fielder Chris Lyles. First baseman Will Richardson hits sixth. Seventh place hitter is the DH Jack Rubik. Then the left fielder Jackson Duke. And the second baseman Chris Sutton hitting ninth.
McGee, one of the seniors recognized in the pregame. He had a large contingent of family with him.
Here's the 2-1. That's popped up. Fortunately, that'll get back out of play. We hope. Yep, it'll carry. Woo, bounce close to us on the old concrete back here in the back of the stands behind home plate. Yeah, we had 6 seniors that were recognized before the game today. On senior day, final home game of the regular season. The pitch to McGee is up and away. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And we told you about McGee. We told you about Liddell, who's the starting pitcher today. And the pitch, 3-1 pitch, foul back. Connor Allen, the right fielder, another senior. Maddox Solomon, one of the relief pitchers for the Muleriders. Wyatt Marr, starting pitcher. Hadn't started the last few weeks, though. He's got an arm injury. Pitch comes. That's hit deep to right field off the bat of Brett McGee. Going back. No chance. It's over the wall. A solo home run for Brett McGee. And just that quickly, we are tied.
Yeah, home run number 15 as he continues to extend the SAU all-time lead in that department as well. is the GAC all-time home run leader, and he absolutely, on that full count pitch, got a fastball and deposited it over the Mulerider country sign in right field.
Well, that's a good start for the Muleriders. Again, I don't know if the wind had much to do with that one, but the wind is kind of blowing from left to right today. I saw a couple of balls carry well for UAM in the top of the inning that way. They didn't leave the yard, but they carried well. Pitch was high to Brandon Nickel for ball one. The next on the way, a fastball, foul back. Nickel batting .344. Brandon, you're... Runs batted in for Nickel. He's the RBI leader. There's a foul back to the backstop. That McGee home run was his 57th run batted in. Again, Nickel's at 61. Here's the pitch. That's it in the air out to center field. Center fielder Cordova backing up. He's not going to get that one. It's off the wall. Rolls away from him. Nickel round second. He's on his way to third. Still having trouble. Going to wave him home. Here comes Nickel. The relay coming to the plate, and it's going to the backstop, and that's going to be an inside to Parker for Brandon Nickel.
Back-to-back home runs, and Nickel going all the way around the bases there as he bangs that one off the wall at straightaway center field. Cordova had an issue as he was right up against the wall trying to make a play. The ball got away from him, and Brandon Nickel, good speed getting around the bases there.
Look, that was a hot potato out there in center field. Cordova couldn't get it picked up out there, so I don't know if they're going to charge him with any error there, if they're just going to go straight inside the Parker, or what. We'll wait and see. There's a foul off to the right side, out of play, off the bat of Connor Allen. He has 8 home runs, 34 driven in. He's batting .306.
Yeah, I gave my signal to Pumphrey. I think he was making the turn at third base even before the bobble.
Oh, one pitch. I actually had 2 or 3 bobbles out there, I think.
Well, part of it was he crashed into the wall, so I think one of those bobbles may have, he may have still been jarred a little bit.
0-2 pitch, breaking pitch. Man, that almost got Allen. It must have been a little bit high. I thought he was getting ready to ring him up, but he didn't. So the 1-2 delivery from Potts. There's strike 3 called, breaking pitch. Well, I was afraid when he took that first one up there, if he took another, he'd probably get rung up, and he did. So that's the second out of the inning. So 2 out, bases empty for Chris Lyles, the Mulerider center fielder, .297 hitter, 6 home runs, and 30 runs batted in. There's a hard hit ball down the line. That's headed for the left field corner. Lyles is around first. He's on his way to second base. Now the left fielder's having trouble picking it up out there. That ball, that's a hot potato out there today. Nobody can pick it up. But Lyles can't advance any further than second. A double into the left field corner.
That's another one that was smoked, and that time Lyles got it, just hammered it down the third base line. So, let's say you so far getting some good swings off against the UAM starter, Garrett Potts.
Will Richardson now to the plate, batting .351, 2 home runs and 45 runs batted in. He bats from the right side. Runner at second with 2 out for Richardson. Long look by Potts for the sign. Now stretches, checks second. And the pitch. Fastball, fouled straight back. Ooh, Richardson got one over the plate. He liked that one.
He did. That was a good swing, and just underneath it a little bit. He would love to see that same pitch.
Let's see Will's parents down there. They are in attendance today. I don't think they were here Friday. He was probably coaching a high school game on Friday. 0-1 pitch. Coming to Richardson. And he took a fastball in, and that's not in far enough. It's a strike. So no balls, 2 strikes to Willie Woo. The DH Jack Rubik on deck. Runner at second with 2 out. 2 runs in for SAU. Back-to-back home runs for McGee and Nickel. The 0-2. Fastball, that's lined out to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Going to send Lyles. Here he comes around third, and the throw to the plate not cut off. It comes through, but Lyles beats it. An RBI single to left off the bat of Will Richardson, and SAU takes a 3-1 lead.
Even more impressive on an 0-2 pitch, and I think that's how Ponce made a mistake, leaving something out over the plate. Richardson turned on it, laces it into left center field, and the excellent speed of Lyles allows him to score from all the way from second base on what was a good throw to home plate.
Jack Rubik now the hitter for SAU. He's the DH, batting .286, 1 home run, 7 runs batted in. Potts pitch, breaking pitch stayed up, and it's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I think I got all the seniors there, didn't I? I was very rudely interrupted with those home runs.
Oh, that was terrible, isn't it?
I just hate that. Just hate it. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Jack Rubik. Fastball. Ooh, that looked inside, but it's a cold strike. There you go. Talk to that man. Talk to that man. I think we got one of those umpires that doesn't like to bend over. He's not calling low strikes, but he's calling them. He's making up for it by the distance inside and outside. There's a breaking pitch, and took a shot at right, fouled it off out of play. It was breaking away from the right-handed hitting Rubik. Well, again, the seniors, Connor Allen, Maddox Solomon, Riley Orr, Wyatt Marr, Brett McGee, and Jack Liddell. Thank you for all you have done here at SAU. Breaking pitch, that's hit in the air, just a little nubber, and the second baseman backing out. It went fairly high, but not much distance to it, and Thompson, the second baseman, makes the catch to retire SAU. But Mulerider scored 3 runs in the inning on 4 base hits, including 2 home runs. There was 1 man left. After 1, 3-1 SAU. This is Mulerider baseball.
Southern Medical Group, 211 East Stadium Street, Magnolia, is not only the largest multi-specialty group in southern Arkansas, but their doctors have you covered whatever the health issue, whether it's sinus-related problems, allergies, flu shots and screenings, DOT physicals, hormone therapy, chronic health problems, and wellness. You can trust Southern Medical Group, our family taking care of yours. That's what we do at Southern Medical Group. Visit smgarkansas.com. The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place have been recognized as Arkansas's top short-term rehabilitation and long-term care facility by U.S. News and World Report. At Wentworth Place, their mission is to provide the highest quality care to their residents, and they are honored to receive this prestigious award. Their cottages are homes large enough to comfortably accommodate 12 elders with private rooms, complete bath, a shared living room, open kitchen, dining area, and a spa located in the heart of Magnolia. It's the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place. Visit cottagesofwentworthplace.com.
To the second inning we go with Southern Arkansas up 3-1 over the Boll Weevils of UAM. Monticello will send Alex Austin to the plate to lead off the top of the second inning against Jack Liddell. The first pitch on the way, and it missed outside for ball 1. Alex Austin, their designated hitter. Austin batting .298, 4 homers, 23 driven in. He's the 6th man in the order. The pitch comes, fell back out of play. Deshaun Cordova will be next, then the right fielder Grant Jeffers. One ball, one strike. Liddell ready. He delivers. Fastball, there's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pop on that fastball from Jack Liddell.
See if Liddell can keep his pitch count low here in inning number 2. He slightly elevated in the first inning. Would like to see him work a quick one here at the top of the second.
1-2 delivery is down low. That's down in the dirt, so it's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. A little later, we got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center mid-game summary coming your way. Do you always feel tired and exhausted even after a night of sleep? You may suffer from a variety of common sleep disorders. Magnolia Regional Medical Center Sleep Lab can diagnose disorders and get you on your way to a full night's rest. That pitch outside. Ask your healthcare provider about a sleep study at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Alex Austin after that pitch outside and in the dirt. So the payoff pitch on the way from Liddell. And that's pulled foul and out of play. That fan over there had that breeze over his head. Is that Brett's dad?
Yep, I think he's taking a stroll.
Okay. Count still 3-2 on Alex Austin. And the pitch on the way from Liddell, and that's off the fist. Pop up to the left side. It's going to drop.
Let it go, let it go.
It's going to be a foul ball. Yeah, it never got to the bag. Fortunately, I don't guess what. Yeah, I guess he never touched it. Nickel.
No, never did. I wonder if he saw the spin because Nickel kind of pulled up at the end, like maybe he recognized there was a shot at it going foul. It was just a kind of a number in between the pitcher's mound and third base bag that fell.
I think he might. Well, I think he's signaling that. I think over there, but I think a lot of it was wishful thinking.
Just the placement.
But they had no chance to get the runner at first base. So just hoping that English would get it foul, and it did.
There's a lot of English on that one. It took a dead left.
So still 3-2 the count. There's a fastball, chop foul over to third base. That previous one, he chased one that was up and in. It would have been ball 4 had he not swung, or should have been. Can't ever make that guarantee with GAC umpires, but well, you're right. Umpires in general, yeah.
Henderson State has taken the lead over Ouachita. 8-7 in the top of the 8th.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball goes the other way. Base hit out into right field. As Richardson, the first baseman, was way off the line. And that between him and the line out into right field. So a leadoff single for Alex Austin. Is aboard. Deshaun Cordova come to the plate, batting .263 with 3 home runs and 21 runs batted in. From the stretch, here's the pitch, a fastball. That's right down central. Harding has taken a 3-0 lead on Arkansas Tech.
Wow. Okay.
Say if Tech and Ouachita can both go ahead and lose, we can just enjoy this one and not be near as nervous the rest of the way. Pitch outside for a ball, 1 strike to Deshaun Cordova. Because SAU needs either a win or both Tech and Ouachita to lose to get the conference championship outright. Here's the 1-1 outside, 2-1. They've already clinched at least a share of the conference title with the win on Friday. Just having that day in between has got me all goofed up.
Yeah.
Wind's really picking up pretty good left to right. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball strike on the out. Strikes. Deshaun Cordova, center fielder for the Boll Weevils. Liddell's pitch. Fastball. That's a little off the plate. It's a full count now, 3-2. So Liddell, for the first 2 batters of this second inning, has run the count full. Steps back on the pitching rubber after getting the sign. Now he's ready and delivers. Runner goes. The pitch is foul back. That's out of play. So Austin will have to return to first base. Austin's only attempted a steal 1 time this year. He was unsuccessful, but they had the old hit and run on there. He gets his lead over there. 1 on, nobody out. Another 3-2 pitch coming to Cordova. That's pulled to the right side. That's going to get through. A base hit. Austin rounds second, on his way to third, and the throw in is offline. If he could have got that throw on line, he would have had Austin. As Austin does not have terrific speed. He got in at third base, but the runner, the hitter, Cordova, stopped at first.
Yeah, I don't know if Connor Allen maybe was kind of in between, just throwing it into second or going to third, but that one almost hit the second base bag before skipping through to third base.
Coach Anderson's going to go out and talk to his pitcher, Jack Liddell. Maybe sees something that needs to change, because those balls were both hit hard. Austin went opposite field to the right side, and Cordova pulled it to the right side. So runners at first and third with nobody out. Grant Jeffers coming to the plate. Mulerider just took a 3-1 lead, and now the Boll Weevils are in a position where they can get some of that back, if not all of it. Well, every game we spotlight a Mulerider. Join us at or a little bit later on for our Bodcall Bank Mulerider Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people. Enjoy the hometown benefits. Enjoy the benefits of hometown banking. How about that? Enjoy the benefits of hometown banking at Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Coach Anderson headed back toward the dugout. The other Coach Anderson is up at the softball field. They took the first game today from Southeastern Oklahoma State, leading in game 2, 1-0. They're in the top of the 5th. There's a strike on the inside corner, off-speed delivery to Grant Jeffers. So Liddell gets ahead of Jeffers. No balls and a strike. Liddell's pitch way outside with that one. Jeffers had just 26 at-bats on the season before Friday. Had 8 at-bats in those 2 games, brought his average up to 206. 7 hits and 34 at-bats. The pitch from Liddell. Chopper to third. Nickel waits back, throws over to second for 1, and that's going to be all they get. It took a high hop before getting to Nickel at third base, and then he had to take the short hop. And, well, you worry about that. Fortunately, they got the turf, so it's less likely to take a bad hop on you. But they got the runner at second. The other runner,
Alex Austin, stayed put. He saw the ball coming down the line, so he immediately scampered back to the bag, so he didn't get tagged out.
So 5-4 on the put out over at second. Jeffers on at first. There's a strike on the outside corner to Walker Brown. So first and third with 1 out now. Walker Brown hitting 167. Runner acted like he was going to go from first, but then he stopped. And he returns to first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Walker Brown. Brown has he's got 6 at-bats, 1 hit, and that was a home run. Pitch misses outside.
Yeah, I wonder if Chaz Poppy, he's their catcher and a really good hitter, but we noticed him not throwing down to second base yesterday, which makes me wonder if he may be injured.
That is possible. A 2 ball, 1 strike count to Walker Brown. The pitch comes, and that's outside. 3-1. In danger of loading him up with 1 out. So Liddell got himself in a little bit of a mess here in the second inning. First and third, 1 out. 3-1 count on Brown. Liddell's pitch is outside for ball 4. So that loads him up.
Well, let's see if that gets any action in the Mulerider bullpen.
It's really hard to tell. Now, there's movement in there. Can't see if anybody's throwing. I don't think so.
I've got intelligence down there that says no one is up and throwing, so.
Here's the first pitch to Cade Thompson, off-speed delivery in there for a strike. Thompson, the leadoff hitter, batting with bases loaded and 1 man out.
Got a double play.
Pitch selection comes in from the dugout. Liddell's ready, now delivers. That's hit hard, and that's up the middle, a base hit. That's going to score 2 for the Boll Weevils, and Brown will go from first to third, and Boll Weevils come right back in the next half inning after the Muleriders took a 3-1 lead. The Boll Weevils have come back to tie it and threatening to take the lead with a runner at third, first and third, with just 1 man out. So a 3-3 game. And Cripps at the plate.
Well, there's now some guys going down to the SAU bullpen to get loose.
There's a high fly ball to the right side, drifting, and it's going to end up out of play. So first and third, 1 man out. been 3 hits in the inning thus far, all singles. Got Brown at third, Thompson at first. Cripps at the plate. 0-1 pitch, breaking pitch, swing and a miss for a strike, strike 2. So he's ahead of the count with Cripps. Desperately need a strikeout or a double play ball. Cripps tripled and scored in the first. Here's the pitch. That's fouled back out of play.
Henderson State has extended their lead 10-7 now as they head to the bottom of the 8th inning at Ouachita.
Everybody's are pitching Cripps away. That's what they did in the first inning, and he tripled through the right center field gap. Went opposite field with it. Went with the pitch. The 0-2. That's grounded to short. Oh, over to second for 1. On to first for the 6-4-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered here in the second inning. But the Boll Weevils scored 2 runs in the inning on 3 base hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. As we go to the bottom of the second, we're tied 3-3. This is Mulerider Baseball.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Louie, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a 5-inch bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. Wonder what they're doing right now. Probably thinking about a road trip. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Since 1906, Farmers Bank and Trust has served customers throughout South Arkansas. This year, we've added 9 new communities in Arkansas and Oklahoma. We're committed to serving and investing in our new and legacy communities. In Magnolia, we're not the new bank in town, but you've always made us feel at home. When you need a bank perfect for your season of life, come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnolia Travel Center is the only homegrown fuel stop in Magnolia and now offers off-road diesel and premium non-ethanol gas. Get a kickstart with our new hotcakes, breakfast burritos, and more. Get the boost you need with our bean-to-cup coffee machine. Also try the Flavor Shot Fountain Center with over 250 drink combinations. Happy hour from 2 to 6. Experience the frozen yogurt with topping bar, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, home-style lunch combos, kids' meals, and more. Grab and go with our fresh fruits, salads, and pizzas served all day. It's Magnolia Travel Center. Be sure and follow us on Facebook for updates.
Jackson Duke leads off for SAU in the bottom of the second inning. It's one foul to the right side, and the wind catches that one and carries it out of play up on top of the Johnson-Dawson Development Facility out there. That was close to home run distance going the other way.
It was. Jackson
Didn't
Duke
look like that he hit it that hard. But he got it high enough. I think that the wind caught it.
He's had a good weekend. 3 out of 8, a home run, and 4 runs batted in the first 2 games.
1 pitch upstairs for a ball. You mean 2 home runs? 2 in the same game.
Did he? Oh, I did. Yep, you're right. I missed that.
Didn't he?
2, yeah. You were correct.
Breaking pitch stayed high to Jackson Duke.
And in fact was named player of the game in game 1.
He's a .318 hitter, 5 home runs, 21 driven in. And the pitch, a breaking pitch, that's upstairs. So the count goes to 3-1 on Jackson Duke. Here's the next delivery, and he took a cut and fouled it off to the right side out of play. Got one out over the plate, away from him a little bit.
That wind is really whipping over towards right field.
Payoff pitch, and he lines that one out toward right center field, but it's going to hang up for the right fielder, Grant Jeffers. Wind kind of blew it back to him. He got on his horse, but it tailed back to him as the wind caught it a little bit out there. And so Duke flies to right. 1 away from Chris Sutton. Sutton, number 9 hitter for SAU. Batting .273, 3 home runs, and 40 runs batted in on the season. And he got hit by the pitch. First one, a fastball right into Chris Sutton. He'll take a little walk down to first base.
Got hit in the ribs there, and he didn't even flinch. You and I would have been down and needed a stretcher to get off.
He is second on the team at hit by pitch. That's his 15th time to get hit by the pitch. We all know who leads, right?
Correct.
Brett McGee has 17. Throw to first, runner got back. Over at the plate. Here's the pitch, and it's high. So 1 ball, no strikes.
I was asking Pumphrey. I think he was going to do some research. I would also think McGee's got to be getting pretty high up on the list of most plate appearances all time. As he came in and almost started playing immediately as a freshman.
Throw to first, runner's back. 1 ball, no strikes. On Riley Orr. Popped up to third, his first at bat. The pitch comes, and it's inside.
Almost hit his elbow.
Yeah, he was going to take it for the team if he needed to, but it just eluded him. Riley's been hit 7 times this season. Care to make it 8? Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Potts. Outside a breaking pitch. So count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. Or step back, now back into the box. Potts has his sign. Checks first, comes to the plate. Fastball taken all the way was Orr, took a strike.
Boy, you'd love to get 2 men aboard for McGee again with the way that wind is blowing out towards right field. McGee already with the solo shot in the first inning.
3 balls and a strike. The pitch on the way. Ooh, that almost hit him. He didn't want to take that one. He already had ball 3, and that's ball 4. I had to tell Orr because he was just thankful he didn't get hit in the head by that pitch.
Well,
it came into his.
They called it a hit by pitch because they called the ball dead.
Did they? Okay.
Yes, so must have grazed him. It wasn't a direct hit, thankfully.
Must have grazed the bill of his helmet. Well, that's back-to-back hit by pitches. And Brett McGee comes to the plate for SAU. Softball still up 1-0. They're in the top of the 6th. 3-3 here. First and second. 1 out. The pitch to Brett McGee. Outside a fastball. Ball 1.
Yeah, there's now some action in the Boll Weevil bullpen.
I don't think Potts wants to get anything on the inner half of the plate to Brett McGee. New Riders still have activity in their bullpen, too. 1-0 the count. The pitch on the way, and McGee took it. It's a ball, or a strike rather, on the outer part of the play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brett McGee.
Yeah, if Potts throws anything middle in, that is going to be by accident and not design.
McGee homered to right in the first inning, and then nickel behind him burned the center fielder and got an inside the park home run. 1-1 pitch to McGee. He took a cut and fouled it back. So a 1-2 count now on Brett McGee. You don't have to leave Magnolia to receive high-level surgical care. Dr. Anselm Tintnew and the staff at the Magnolia Surgical Clinic provide both inpatient and outpatient surgical services right here at home. Call for information at 235-3600. Long look for the sign by Derek Potts. Still looking. Now he's got it. From the stretch. Look to second. Now the pitch. Breaking pitch, pulled down the right field line. That's a base hit. Runner from second, Sutton rounds third, on his way to the plate. McGee going down to second, dives in head first. The throw from right a little offline, and McGee in there safely. So an RBI double, and Orr goes to third.
And just ripped that one, and that was inside. And McGee got the barrel down and just whipped it down the right field line. Give him another.
2 RBIs on the day. Muir Riders regain the lead 4-3, and now a visit to the mound. Coach John Harvey of UAM is out on the mound. They do have activity down in the bullpen. I don't know if they're quite ready just yet, but he's gonna stay with Potts. Potts will stay out there. That's Peacock throwing in the bullpen.
Yeah, it is. We saw him Friday.
Mulerider's with runners at second and third. One man out for Brandon Nickel. The pitch on the way to Nickel, swing and a miss for strike one. I think he kind of pulled away from that one. It was up and away. He needed another couple inches on the bat. Here's the 0-1 delivery now to Nickel. Fastball. Ooh, that one was down a little bit. It was still away on the outer edge, and it's strike two to Brandon Nickel. So he has Nickel set up. 0-2 pitch. And he goes to right with it. It's tailing, though, and going to end up out of play. All the come on blue people. Actually, they've got the home plate umpire wearing blue today.
Yeah.
It's got to the point where they very seldom wear blue anymore. It's an 0-2 count to Nickel. Pitch on the way. Nickel swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. Chase to high fastball, possibly.
Had to have been close.
So 2 out now with runners at second and third. And let's see if Connor Allen can bring those guys around. Nickel was aggressive in that at bat. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch. That's lifted high in the air to center. Ought to be a can of corn, though, for Cordova. Moving over toward right center as the wind blows that way, and he hauls it in to retire SAU. They come up with 1 run, though, on 1 base hit. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. SAU leads 4-3 after 2. This is Mulerider Baseball.
I'm Faith Armstrong. If you worry about your safety or your loved ones, Columbia County Ambulance Service would like you to know about CareLink. CareLink provides an instant link to emergency response every minute, every day. The standard version provides protection surrounding the home, and a mobile unit offers protection anywhere. The area covered includes Columbia, Hempstead, Nevada, Ouachita, Lafayette counties, and Claiborne Parish. Call Columbia County Ambulance today to schedule your installation.
Infinity Fitness in Magnolia is here to help you every step of the way and put a little spring in your step. Level up this summer with our Level Up class included with our Gold membership. Try our new cycling class as you learn how to reserve a bike. As always, we offer health coaching, yoga, and live classes. Also, stop by the Beyond Fit Deli for healthy food options, including the plant-based Lotus Infusion energy drinks. Join Infinity online. Visit InfinityLifeFit.com or stop by 1010 North Dudney in Magnolia.
Are you in the market for a car, truck, or SUV? This is Jason Neal at Magnolia Motor Company. Sam, Wilt, Stacy, and I are here to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Choose from the wide selection of vehicles on our lot or let us know what you want and we'll find it for you. Easy financing is available, and at Magnolia Motor Company, it's our pledge to provide the best customer experience you'll ever receive when purchasing a vehicle. Come see us on the 79 Bypass in Magnolia, 234-4777, or magnoliamotorcompany.com. Quality first.
Back at Southern Arkansas University, Muleriders up 4-3 over UAM. There's your lead. Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for Arkansas-Monticello, Kinsilla, Wolf, and Dorrance. Jack Liddell back to work for SAU on the mound. SAU with a 4-3 lead. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
It's like a changeup. He was well out in front of that one.
See, top of 9, Henderson State still leading Ouachita by a score of 10-7. The 0-2 pitch from Jack Liddell. Curveball lifted out towards center field. Lyles looks like he has a bead on it. He does, and makes the grab just short of the warning track for out number 1.
Piece of cake, can of corn, whatever. I don't care. It's an out. Still 1-0 up at the softball field.
Yeah, good crowd over at the softball field.
So we got a good crowd here, and really going to have a good crowd when they move down here after softball finishes.
Kirk Wolf to the plate. He is 1 for 8 in the series. Liddell's first pitch. That one hit hard and down for a hit in left field. Jackson Duke racing over. Runners going to second. And the throw comes in. And the slide by Wolf as he goes in safely. Throw was a little bit towards the mound there from Jackson Duke. So there's a one-out double off the bat of Kirk Wolf.
It's kind of sounded like it was up on the bat, up close to the hands, but he sure muscled it down the line. Didn't carry as deep. Duke had a pretty long run over there to get to it.
Yeah, he did. He was playing off the line, and again, the wind's kind of whipping towards right field. Got to bring up Parker Dorrance. He is 4 out of 7 on the series with the home run. The third baseman for the Boll Weevils. First pitch he sees, a little bit low for ball 1.
Harding leading Arkansas Tech 5-0. They're in the top of the 4th.
All right. I'd like to see SAU go ahead and take care of business here, but also by Ouachita and Tech would give them the regular season championship outright. There's a strike called.
You know I don't like those green teams to win anyway.
True.
Tech, Monticello, Delta State.
But again, when we're in a position where we have to root for Henderson State, that
well, they're playing the purple team. I don't really care much for the purple teams either.
1-1. That one hit out towards right field. Connor Allen coming in, and he makes the catch. The tag at second. The throw comes into third base. Not quite in time as Wolf is able to tag and advance from second to third on the out.
Well, he didn't really have a shot at him, but it gave Connor a chance to show off his arm.
Now, Connor Allen has got an arm and at least made him slide into the bag. Drawn throw coming all the way through.
And it wasn't far off line. A little bit toward the outfield side, but
that'll bring up Alex Austin, the designated hitter. He is 1 for 1 and scored a run in the second inning. Now 2 outs. Liddell's pitch, that one hit hard but foul down the left side. Austin played in game 1 yesterday, but did not play in game 2. In the season, a .298 hitter, does have 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. Liddell's 0-1. That one in the dirt, blocked by McGee, so the runner, Kirk Wolf at third base, has to stay put. I don't think there's someone over there stretching for actually been up and throwing at this point. Maybe wrong. That pitch fouled back and out of play, and Liddell.
They were earlier.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Peacock was up throwing earlier.
Well, that may be him that's just kind of stretching with the bands out there in the outfield. He is not throwing at the moment. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liddell trying to work out of this inning. A runner on third base. The pitch, that one hit out towards center field. Pretty shallow. Lyles racing in, and that is going to drop in front. And we got a tie ball game again as Wolf scores from third on the 2-out RBI single from Alex Austin.
Well, and again, a ball that was not hit really hard. It was, I don't know if it was off the end of the bat or the handle or what. Apparently Liddell's got good movement on that pitch, and but they're just able to muscle him.
Yeah, that one just flared out just there. Lyles
carried out between the infielders and outfielders.
Yeah, Lyles was racing in, just couldn't quite get there.
So we're tied again.
All square at 4 apiece. Still 2 out. Deshaun Cordova at the plate. There's a fastball that catches the outside corner for a called strike.
Well, need to take the lead and keep the lead rather than take the lead and then give it back.
Cordova singled back in the second inning. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
I know it's Sunday and you want to be generous on Sunday, but
however,
not for the Boll Weevils.
That's right.
A lot of other people we can be generous to today, not the Boll Weevils.
Liddell has him set up here. The 0-2 outside, and Cordova does not chase. Cordova 2 for 5 in the series. We have seen him make a handful of outstanding plays defensively in center field. The 1-2, that one hit over Riley Orrin to left center field, and the runner's going to try to go from first to third, and Lyles juggles the ball, does not even make a throw to third base. So Alex Austin goes all the way from first to third, and there's back-to-back two-out singles. This one off the bat of Deshaun Cordova.
I think Lyles might have had a shot at him if he could have come up with it cleanly out there in shallow center. I think maybe another ball that had a little English coming off the bat, not hit solidly, and just had a little action to it. Now McGee's going to go talk to his pitcher. They are throwing in the SAU bullpen.
Yeah, I would assume, and I did not get the number of who was going out there to throw, but they should be ready at this point.
Yeah, they were up last inning also. So.
Grant Jeffers will come to the plate. Jeffers has already had a good series. He's 4 out of 9 with the home run. After getting limited playing time throughout the year, he has certainly been a thorn in the side of SAU.
He build me up conversation with Jack Liddell out there on the mound. They'd love for him to hang around a little longer. But this may be his last batter. If he doesn't get him out, it may be the end of his day.
This could be it. Runners at first and third, 2 out. Jeffers at the plate. Liddell's first pitch hit softly out towards second. Sutton ranges over towards the first base bag, gloves, and throws across for out number 3. UAM does strike for 1 run off of 3 hits. There were no errors, 2 left on base. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're all knotted up at 4 apiece. You're listening to Mulerider Baseball.
At Your Service, Environmental Solutions knows the value of clean and the value of quality goods at a great low price. Whether you're needing food and beverage items, napkins, aluminum pans, carryout containers, and more, the team you can trust will always be at your service. Remember to check out the all-new AtYourServiceStore.com or stop by Monday through Friday from 8 till 4 and see us at 1506 North Vine in Magnolia. At Your Service, Environmental Solutions, where we know the power of clean.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Gary Donfera.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Back at Good Heart Field, bottom of the 3rd inning we go. It's all tied up at 4 runs apiece.
You know, all we really need is for Ouachita to lose. You just wish there was a way that both Ouachita and Henderson could lose. They're playing each other. Ouachita is batting in the bottom of the 9th, trying to rally and defeat Henderson in the first game of 2 today.
Right now, 10-9. So Ouachita struck for 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th, and still nobody out.
Yeah, nobody's out. So they're trying to come back and win it, but they're still down a run. We'll tell from theirs whether anybody's on base or not.
At SAU, it's going to be Chris Lyles, Will Richardson, and Jack Rubik due up. Going to try to retake the lead here. First pitch, swing and a miss by Lyles. Derek Potts back to work for the Boll Weevils, and again, they've got a man ready in the bullpen if at some point they decide to make the call. Next pitch fouled back, and Lyles quickly behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Lyles doubled and scored back in the 1st inning.
Ouachita got a 2-run homer from Allen. That's how they got those 2 runs.
Okay.
And then a hit by pitch. So they got a runner on now. So another homer would win it for them.
That one lifted up, shallow right field. This could be a little chaotic with the wind. The right fielder Jeffers, though, looks like got a beat on it and comes in and makes the catch.
Almost overran it.
He had to lean back at the last minute and use that 6'3" frame to corral that one. He was able to record the out.
All right, Willie Woo, it's your time now. Will Richardson.
Richardson 1 for 1. He's 4 out of 9 in the series. His first pitch, curveball, and that one popped up. It's going to be in the infield. The shortstop Cripps comes over and makes the catch, and quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Mule Riders here in the bottom of the third.
Every game we spotlight a Mule Rider. Join us in a little bit for our Bodcall Bank Mule Rider Spotlight. Highlight a different Mule Rider athlete each game on our Bodcall Bank Mule Rider Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people.
Jack Rubik at the plate. Fastball. That one fouled back and out of play.
We're going to be, for our Bodcall Bank Mule Rider Spotlight, we're actually going to double up our 2 big winners from the Mule ESPYs on Wednesday night.
The 0-1 curveball high.
It's the annual sports banquet. I don't think they have a banquet anymore, though. It used to be a sports banquet, but I don't think they eat anymore.
1-1 inside. Count goes to 2-1. Jackson Duke is on deck for SAU if Rubik can extend the inning.
They have it's more of a show now. I'm all about the food.
Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, you can have the show. I want food. It's usually a pretty good spread too.
The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Riders here in the bottom of the third inning. As we head into the fourth inning, we're all tied up at 4 apiece. You're listening to Mule Rider Baseball. You're listening to Mule Rider Baseball.
People's Bank is offering a great CD rate of 4.3% annual percentage yield for 13 months. Minimum balance is $1,000. Offer effective and APY is accurate from December 12, 2022 and is subject to change at any time. So don't wait too long to get this great rate. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
Minute Maid slushies are back at McDonald's. And if you want to thank me for that info with the slushie, that's cool. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Treat yourself to a refreshing Minute Maid slushie. A pink lemonade or strawberry watermelon. Goes great with a fresh beef quarter pounder with cheese or the new crispy chicken sandwich. At participating McDonald's for a limited time. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
To Magnolia, 307 Thomas Street in Stamps, and 3625 Richmond Road in Texarkana. Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Local bank, local people. Enjoy the benefits of hometown banking at Bodcall Bank. We'll get, like I said, we're going to have 2. We'll get our first one in as we go throughout the inning here.
That'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters due up for the Boll Weevils. Walker Brown, the catcher, is at the plate. Liddell's pitch. That one hit hard past the diving Richardson at first base. And here's a leadoff single for UAM here in the top of the 4th inning.
Well, again, the Mule ESPYs were Wednesday night, and the big awards were the Athletes of the Year, the Dr. Margaret Downing Female Athlete of the Year and the Auburn Smith Male Athlete of the Year. We're going to concentrate right now on the Female Athlete of the Year, Elena Milosevic.
Kate Thompson at the plate, the leadoff man for UAM. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Liddell's pitch, a little bit low for ball 1.
In her final season as a Mule Rider, Milosevic won 20 singles matches, of which 18 occurred this spring, a unanimous all-GAC first-team selection. Milosevic closed out the regular season on a 10-match win streak, went unbeaten against GAC opposition, winning all 5 efforts in straight sets. Sorry.
I was going to say 1-0 outside for ball 2.
2-time GAC Player of the Week this season. Lena won her 3rd GAC individual flight title last fall.
Liddell's 2-0 fastball, a good one, framed for strike 1.
Doubles play, Milosevic teamed up with female newcomer of the year Annika Berendorf, and the 2 dominated, winning 12 times with an unbeaten effort against GAC foes.
The 2-1. There's another. That looked like a changeup. Called strike two. Evens the count at 2-2.
So again, Lena Milosevic on the SAU tennis team. The Dr. Margaret Downing Female Athlete of the Year at SAU.
Liddell comes set. Pitch a little bit outside, and the count goes full. Cade Thompson, Chase Cripps is on deck. Again, working back into the meat of this UAM batting order. Got Walker Brown at first base with the decent lead. The full count pitch. That one popped up. Shallow left field. Riley Orr racing back. He's on the grass underneath it and makes the catch for out number one.
The Boll Weevils have scored in every inning thus far in this game. They scored one in the first, two in the second, and one in the third. And they threatened to score more in all of those innings. And Coach Pettigrew is going to make a change.
Yeah, we're going to have a change on the mound, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher after this. All tied up at 4 apiece, top of the fourth inning. You're listening to Mulerider Baseball.
Crazy weather got you down? Be a dinner hero and pick up Mule Kick on the way home. It's easy. Just call ahead or swing by the drive-thru. Mule Kick has a unique menu featuring Arkansas-based products like coffee, craft beer, ice cream, and more. Check out new menu items like the Amos Moses Pizza with Cajun chicken, wings, and the Kickin' Monte Cristo Sammy with Canadian bacon, provolone, and powdered sugar. Be a part of Mule Kick's legendary Trivia League each week. Follow Mule Kick on social media or visit MuleKickMag.com. It's Mule Kick, 2158 North Jackson in Magnolia.
Bailey's Body Shop is your one-stop shop for collision repair. They can do it all, from handling the estimate for you to getting the information to your insurance company. Owner Danny Bailey has been doing auto body work for over 40 years, and Bailey Body Shop is built on quality and trust. You don't have to worry about it. They're there when you need them. When you need collision repair, trust Bailey's Body Shop, 2416 North Vine in Magnolia, 234-3303.
Hey guys, Lucas Cheatham here. No matter what your summer plans are, you can be the best you with Health Plus Therapy at 1515 East Main in Magnolia. My mom, Christy, and her team provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy and will have you ready for those summertime activities. Whether you're casting a line, playing sports, or camping at the lake, you'll have more strength and less pain. Health Plus Therapy is local and loyal to its community. Visit healthquesttherapy.net. Go Cubs, go Panthers, and go Mule Riders.
Pitcher for SAU will be Cy Murphy, a 5'11", 190-pound sophomore out of
Diboll, Texas.
Diboll, right.
I guess.
We'll go with that pronunciation.
I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's transfer out of Angelina College on the season. Cy Murphy with a 9.0 ERA. He has an 0-1 record. This will be his fourth appearance. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 5 hits. 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .294 against the sophomore reliever.
Murphy started Tuesday's game at Texas Tyler. He pitched the first 2 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 1, struck out 1, and he hit a bat. So hopefully a little better outing today.
Well, he comes in relief of...
Yeah, I'm saying he hadn't had a lot of time on the mound this year for SAU.
Comes in relief of Jack Liddell. He inherits 1 out, a runner on first base. That's Walker Brown, and the number 2 hitter Chase Cripps at the plate for the Boll Weevils. Murphy comes set. The pitch a little bit high for ball 1.
Well, these guys, you're getting ready to go in the conference tournament and hopefully beyond that to the regional tournament, and you want to see which of these guys are going to be your guys out of the bullpen.
1-0 pitch, that one a little bit up and out. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes.
Close but no cigar.
Has gone final. Henderson State has defeated Ouachita Baptist,
so they didn't both lose. Doggone it.
But that does eliminate from Ouachita being able to claim any share of the regular season title. There's the 2-0, a good fastball pumped in for a strike.
So they'll be either the 2 or the 3 seed. Harding and Arkansas Tech. Harding leads 5-1. They're in the bottom of the 5th in Russellville. So if Harding wins, then that would eliminate Arkansas Tech from a share of the conference title.
Murphy's pitch. Not sure where that was.
He's got a thin strike zone as far as the up and down. He's given the in and out a little bit. It's a kind of a crazy strike zone.
High, that was incorrect, but it's 3-1. There's a fastball. There's a called strike on the inner half. Cy Murphy.
He's heir to the Murphy millions.
Probably so, yeah.
He's a Texas Murphy.
Full count pitch. Just a little outside, and there's a walk on the full count pitch, and that will bring up the number 3 hitter, Cade Kinsella, to the plate. Now 2 men aboard, 1 out.
Murphy was all around the plate there against Chase Cripps.
He was not missing badly.
Different umpire, and
yeah. Kinsella 0 for 1 with the run batted in on a sacrifice fly in the first inning. Murphy's pitched low for ball 1. Is McGee able to block that and keep it in front? Again, 4-4 ball game here at the top of the 4th inning. This is the rubber match between these GAC rivals in AIC and Gulf South and whatever else we've been in. Long-time rivals. 1-0 outside and away, or outside and low rather, and Coach Pettigrew is going to go see if we're going to have a visit or a change.
Well, he's running out there. The way he's running out there, I think he's got some words that we don't want to have on a microphone. He's going to tell Mr. Murphy, son, you're out here to throw strikes.
It is a 2-0 count. Murphy walked the first batter.
Huber's going to the bullpen quickly. Huber running down toward the bullpen. Okay, Coach Pettigrew didn't waste any time getting out to the mound.
He was not
to young Mr. Murphy.
It was not to burn time. The umpire didn't even come out and break it up. I think you're right. He had a very direct message he wanted to give to his reliever, and mission accomplished, I'm assuming, on that front. 1 out, runners on first and second. Yeah, it was delivered.
Now it was delivered. Yeah,
who knows?
2-0 count.
The pitch to Kinsella. There's a strike. Took a little bit off that one to find the zone. Kinsella's thinking, I probably should have jumped on that one. Let's see if that settles the reliever down. Gives a look over at the runner at second. Comes home. McGee throws behind the runner at first. He dives back in safely. The pitch was a little outside.
I would say it wasn't much. He's not giving him any corners.
Yeah, he is.
You know, it's been the in and the out has kind of been a strike all game. But he's not helping Mr. Murphy out any.
Danger zone here to the number 3 hitter in the lineup. 3-1 count. There's a fastball, a called strike. Count goes full to the second consecutive hitter.
I would have really thought that Kinsella would have had the green light there.
Yeah.
Might have just laid off of it, hoping for a ball 4 call.
Try the full count pitch. Murphy's pitch. There's the outside corner called. Strike 3 as Kinsella goes down looking. Good placement there.
He looked at pitches there that he never should have looked at.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, the pitch right after Coach Pettigrew went out and talked to Murphy, you knew it was going to be down the middle, and it was, and he took it.
Kirk Wolf, the cleanup
hitter.
And
he took the last 2.
He's 1 for 1 with the double and a run scored. He's the leading home run man for UAM. First pitch, curveball outside, and McGee, good job getting over and blocking that one in the left-handed hitter's batter's box.
Well, got to force at any bag now.
Got 2 out, so let's see if Murphy can get out of this. Again, dangerous man at the plate in Kirk Wolf. Pitch, that one hit harder, kind of off the fist, but this could get into left field, and the runner from second makes the turn, and the throw comes into home. He scores standing up, so here's a 2-out single. RBI off the bat of Kirk Wolf, and again, it looked like a line drive, but it was actually off the fist and just kind of faded away from the shortstop Riley Orr as it goes into left field.
Another ball not just hit particularly hard or hit off of a handle or knob, or not knob, but end of the bat.
Just good placement.
That one was off the kind of up toward the handle.
Yeah, despite the throw home, Cripps, who was on first, only advances to second, so runners at first and second. Dorrance at the plate. Still 2 out. Murphy's pitch outside for ball 1. Yeah, we've seen a few of those. UAM, they've hit a couple well, but for the most part, they have been able to place a few in really, really good spots that were hit off the fist. 1-0, there's a good fastball and a called strike.
Well, you might as well just resign yourself to the fact that we're probably going to have to score in double digits to win this game, because the Boll Weevils have scored in every inning.
They have.
Each of the first 4, and they're still batting here in the 4th.
They have taken a 5-4 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Murphy's pitch, curveball, a little bit low.
Pretty curveball, but it just dropped down low. Tech has rallied 5-4 now. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th. That's still batting, too.
Still hitting.
Stinking Wonder Boys.
They just got 1 today, right?
Yeah. Tech swept them Friday.
2-1. That one up in the zone. Count goes to 3 balls, 1 strike. Huber has been throwing in the SAU bullpen. I'm not sure if he would be ready yet or not, but he would be close, I suspect. The 3-1. There's a fastball. Called strike 2.
If Harding, that's tied now 5-5, Tech's still batting. If Harding wins, we'll play Southeastern Oklahoma State next weekend. If Harding loses, we'll play Harding next weekend. Here in the best of 3 series.
Full count pitch. That would lift it out towards center field. Lyles has a track on it. He makes the catch to retire the side. But not before. UAM scores and takes the lead. Scored 1 run off of 2 hits. There were no errors, 2 left on base as we enter the bottom of the 4th. It's the Boll Weevils 5 and the Mule Riders 4. You're listening to Mule Rider Baseball.
Hi folks, Jim Golden Ford in Camden. Spring is here and vacation time is just around the corner, and the deals are hot at Jim Golden Ford. Jim Golden Ford and Ford Motor Company are throwing out all the stops to move the existing inventory and make room for the new models coming in. Don't be misled by the big city dealers and what they promise just to get you in the door and then pressure you into a deal that's not what you were expecting. Take advantage of the family atmosphere and the award-winning personal service after the sale at Jim Golden Ford in Camden, where the dealer makes the difference.
Offenhauser and Company Insurance has been an integral part of South Arkansas for over 138 years by providing quality insurance coverage including home, auto, business, health, and specialty insurance from the finest carriers with an in-house claims department and the very best of service. Offenhauser is proud to help sponsor SAU Mule Rider Sports. Offenhauser and Company Insurance. Offices in Texarkana, Atlanta, Mount Pleasant, San Antonio, and Austin, Texas. Your insurance leader since 1882.
Back at Goodhart Field, UAM has taken the lead in the top half of the 4th inning, leading by a score of 5-4. SAU to the plate. It'd be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Jackson Duke at the plate. He takes ball 1 inside. Jackson Duke, Chris Sutton, and then back to the top of the order with Riley Orr here for SAU. Eric Potts. There's a pitch, swing and a miss by Duke. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. Derek Potts has gone all the way for UAM on the mound. The 1-1. Curveball inside again. Duke flew out to center field back in the 2nd inning. Again, he's had a good weekend, though. 3 out of 9, 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in for the series. 2-1 pitch fouled back to the screen. Count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got the shift employed for Jackson Duke. The second baseman, Thompson, is playing on the 3rd base side of the second base bag. 2-2, up and in. Count goes full.
They did finally get the Wonder Boys out, so it's 5-5 after through 5.
5-5 through 5. The full count pitch. That one upstairs for ball 4, and there is a leadoff walk for the Mule Riders here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Thank you very much.
We'll take it. That is I believe that's the first walk. He has hit 2 Mule Rider hitters
Well, he got the Muleriders in order in the third, so good to see another runner get on base against Potts.
Mulerider's second baseman, Chris Sutton, to the plate. There's a curveball low for ball one.
SAU was hitting him pretty good in the first couple of innings. They were hitting him or they were getting hit, as you said.
Chris Sutton was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Yeah, SAU's first couple innings were hitting the ball solidly. 1-0, that one low and away. Count goes to 2-0 as Peacock again begins throwing in the UAM bullpen. He's been kind of up and down, stretching and throwing for the last 2 innings.
He's thrown a lot of pitches down there.
He has. The pitch, that one upstairs, and the count goes 3-0. Riley Orr's on deck. About a 4-pitch back-to-back walks here to start this. Pitch, that one right down Main Street for a called strike.
Old Glory looking mighty patriotic out there in center field. You can count the stars and stripes on that thing. It's standing straight out almost.
3-1. That one hit hard into left field, and Chris Sutton singles to left, and the first 2 men are now aboard for SAU here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-1 pitch. He got a fastball, and he just roped that one in the gap between short and third.
Looking to see. I don't see anybody coming out of the Bull Weevil dugout at this point, so looks like he'll face Riley Orr.
Riley Orr, the Mulerider shortstop, one of the 6 seniors honored before the game. Riley Orr has played a lot of baseball for the Muleriders over these last several years. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon, 3 out of 9 for the series. 2 men aboard, nobody out. Muleriders trailing by 1. Orr squares to bunt, takes it back, and takes ball 1.
Yeah, all these seniors are all also had that COVID year in there, so they got 5 years.
Played a lot of baseball for the Muleriders, especially the man at the plate, the man on deck with Riley Orr and Brett McGee waiting on deck. 1 ball, no strike count. Potts comes set at the belt. Orr squares to bunt. It's a good one down the third base side. The pitcher slides, makes the plate. A good throw over to first base. Potts, that was an athletic move there as he kind of slid to stop his momentum going away from the bag and makes a solid throw to record the out. But sacrifice is successful as the runners move over to second and third.
With Brett McGee coming to the plate and a base open.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if McGee sees anything to hit here with the base open, but it's a pick your poison situation. You got the leading home run man at the plate for SAU and the leading RBI man on deck in the form of Brandon Nickel. There's now 1 out, runners on second and third. The Mulerider catcher Brett McGee's at the plate. Potts looks in, comes home. That one fouled back to the screen, and McGee was ready to jump on one there.
Both of these coaches today, Coach Harvey for Monticello, Coach Pettigrew for SAU, they've stuck with their starters, a while. Starters haven't had, either one of them had spectacular days. It's a very close ball game.
The 0-1. Fastball, that one's going to get out of play, kind of behind the UAM dugout.
Taking a look just in case. That wind's blowing hard enough from that side that third baseman Dorrance was going to go over there just in case that wind blew it back.
Now Brett McGee now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. McGee already with the home run on the afternoon. Got to be defensive here at the plate, down 0-2. Pitch, that one hit hard down the right side, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Duke comes in to score. Sutton around third. He's going to score, and there is a double for Brett McGee that scores 2 runs as SAU regains the lead, 6-5.
Well, all he lacks is the triple for the cycle. That'll make our People's Bank player of the game pretty easy, won't it? Brett McGee is back. He was sick a few weeks ago and lost a bunch of weight. I think he is. He's finally worked his way back. He's got that strength back.
He is 3 for 3 with 4 runs batted in so far, and we're only in the 4th inning.
He's punishing that baseball again.
Brandon Nickel to the plate. First pitch outside for ball 1.
You like seeing that going into the postseason, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. McGee at second base. The only one out. Number 3 hitter for SAU, Brandon Nickel at the plate. Cleanup man Connor Allen on deck. Pitch, and Nickel, that was a half-hearted swing. He'd already started and realized he had no shot at hitting it, so he didn't even waste the energy to snap that one around quickly, but count goes to 1-1. Potts gives a look over at McGee on second. Comes home. That one gets past the catcher, and McGee's going to scamper over to third base on the wild pitch. Count goes to 2-1 to the Mulerider third baseman. Again, SAU with 2 across so far in the bottom of the 4th. Have regained the lead 6-5 over UAM. Pitch fastball. That one hit pretty well out towards right center. The ball drifting away from the center fielder off the wall. And Nickel's going to get an extra base hit. He rounds second. He's going into third. And Nickel is in with a triple as McGee scores from second base. So Brandon Nickel, opposite field, drove it to the right center field gap, and he's got it inside the park home run, and now a triple off the wall.
Getting his running in for the day. And yeah, he was looking third all the way. He looked over there for Coach Pettigrew, and he was hoping he'd get waved over there, and got over there in a hurry and slid in there safely.
Boy, and the center fielder Cordova was giving chase, but that wind just kept pushing it away. Connor Allen squares to bunt, and he offers it strike 1.
Well, McGee lacks the triple for the cycle. Nickel lacks the double and the single.
You know, the triple, normally the hardest one to get. Nickel has that taken care of. The pitch to Allen inside. That gets away from the catcher, but not quite far. He called that a strike. He called that a strike.
Did he really?
He really called that a strike, yeah.
The catcher couldn't reach it.
That's correct.
It went off of his...
It was that far inside, and it was a strike. Yes, he called it a strike. It is a no-ball, 2-strike count. The 0-2. That one almost got the chin of Connor Allen.
Somehow he kept the bat back as he was spinning his body away from that pitch under his chin, and he kept the bat back, and they appealed to first and said he did not go.
Count goes to 1-2. I'm still trying to figure out that strike 2 call, but 1-2, fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3, and they're now 2 down here in the inning.
Allen probably just happy to go back to the dugout with his jaw intact.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Chris Lyles can bring the man standing at third into the plate.
So you already pushed 3 runs across here, but yeah, you would like to go ahead and get the man 90 feet away in. Lyles lifts that towards center field, hit pretty well. Cordova's going back. He's at the warning track and makes the catch at the wall, right at the fence. Lyles gave that one a ride, but not quite far enough. Muleriders do strike for 3 runs off of 3 hits. No errors, 1 left on base as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Muleriders leading the Boll Weevils 7-5. You're listening to Mulerider Baseball.
Spring is here. It's time to start planting. Head to S&S Home Center and check out all the bedding and garden plants. S&S has expanded the garden center area just for you. A wide selection of vegetables, herbs, flowers, accent plants, hanging baskets, azaleas, roses, and much more, with new items arriving weekly. Remember to grab all your Miracle-Gro soils, mulches, weed barriers, fertilizer, digging tools, and everything else you need for your landscaping project. Come in today at S&S Home Center, making it easy to buy local.
Big Dave, closet organizing, toddler yoga, scavenger hunts, jigsaw puzzlings, and sledding down the stairs? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings. Sealed for your safety, all in one box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com. The Big Dinner Box, from our hut to yours. Ask for contactless and curbside. Availability of contactless curbside delivery areas, charges, and minimums vary. Delivery charge not a tip.
So SAU with a 7-5 advantage through 4 innings of play. And back to the mound for Southern Arkansas. It looks like Cy Murphy back out there. And the Boll Weevils will send up Alex Austin, Deshaun Cordova, and Grant Jeffers here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the first pitch. And it's up for ball 1 from Cy Murphy. So Southern Arkansas, I mentioned the Boll Weevils have scored in every inning. SAU has scored in 3 of the 4. Murphy's pitch fouled back off the fist, back up and over the backstop and out of play. Bring you our our Magnolia Regional Medical Center mid-game summary as we go here. There's a swing and a miss and a breaking pitch, breaking away from the right-handed hitting Alex English. He's 2 for 2 today. He's driven in a run and scored a run. The pitch. Breaking pitch outside. Full orthopedic service is available at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. Dr. Kevin Rutter, orthopedic surgeon, available at Magnolia Regional Medical Center for joint repair, sports injury, and a comprehensive range of orthopedic surgical services. There's one fouled to the backstop. Call 235-3200 to make an appointment with Dr. Kevin Rutter at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alex Austin. The pitch from Murphy. Swing and a miss and a breaking pitch. He needed a longer bat. Couldn't reach it as it broke away from him. And down on strikes goes Austin. That brings Deshaun Cordova to the plate. He's also 2 for 2 in the game. 2 singles. 1 in the second, 1 in the third. 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors for Southern Arkansas. They have left 4 on base. Pitch from Murphy is outside. The Boll Weevils with 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They have left 6 men on base. UAM with Wolf, Austin, and Cordova, each with 2 hits. Pitch up and away. 2 RBIs for Thompson. They again have scored in every inning to this point in this game. There's a fastball, strike at the knees. They scored 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. And they have left 6 men on base. The pitch from Murphy comes. It's fastball high. So now the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike for Southern Arkansas. McGee with 3 hits, a home run, a single, and a double. Pitch up and away, ball 4. It's a 1-out walk for Deshaun Cordova. That'll bring Grant Jeffers to the plate. Also for SAU, Nickel with 2 hits. McGee with 4 RBIs with those 3 hits and 2 runs scored. Nickel with 2 hits, including an inside-the-park home run. He's driven in 2, scored 1. Those have been the big bats for SAU. There's a strike call to Grant Jeffers. As far as our pitching is concerned, Potts the starter, and he's still in there for UAM. Pitched 4 innings, given up 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 4. The pitch, breaking pitch, round ball to the shortstop, or bobbled, and he's going to have to settle. He was trying to underhand it over to Sutton. It would have been an easy double play, but he couldn't get it out of the glove. It dropped down to the turf, and then he had to settle for just 1 over at first base. So they get the runner over at first. It's 6-3. Cordova's in at second base. So there are 2 out with 1 on, and Walker Brown comes to the plate. You can't assume the double play, so no error charge there. SAU pitching, Liddell, the starter, went 3 1/3. There's a strike. He gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned. He walked 2, no strikeouts. Murphy out there now. So far has pitched an inning in the third, given up 1 hit, no runs. He has walked 2, struck out 2. And That is our Magnolia Regional Medical Center mid-game summary. A 1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2 to Walker Brown.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a new pitcher for UAM in the bottom of the inning as Peacock is coming from the bullpen over towards the dugout.
I'm going to say I'd be very surprised if Potts came back out there. Here comes the 0-2. A swing and a miss at a breaking pitch. Walker Brown strikes out to retire the Bull Wheels. No runs on no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th with Southern Arkansas on top 7-5. This is Mulerider baseball.
Since 1906, Farmers Bank and Trust has served customers throughout South Arkansas. This year, we've added 9 new communities in Arkansas and Oklahoma. We're committed to serving and investing in our new and legacy communities. In Magnolia, we're not the new bank in town, but you've always made us feel at home. When you need a bank perfect for your season of life, come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Step up to the plate with confidence at the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square. You see, we recently updated our menus, so now you can knock your taste buds out of the park. Try new items like our wraps, spicy popcorn chicken salad, quesadillas, and our filet mignon. You can also keep it classic with our legendary baked potatoes, burgers, and ribeyes. Family owned and operated and only a short stop away. It's the Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington in Magnolia. Be sure and follow us on Facebook for updates.
Hello, I'm Andy Sharp, former Mulerider men's basketball coach and current Magnolia market president at Bodcall Bank. Although I'm not on the sidelines anymore, I'm proud to be a part of another fantastic team here in Magnolia. Since 1903, Bodcall Bank has been dedicated to true community banking. In a day and age where banks and businesses are moving away from in-person interaction, we are running toward it. I would like to invite you to come see us at our Magnolia location and see for yourself. Handshake banking is more than a slogan at Bodcall Bank. It's a commitment to our relationships, our community, and our culture. True community banking for now and for what's ahead.
For Southern Arkansas in the bottom half of the 5th inning, it'll be Will Richardson, Jack Rubik, and Jackson Duke due up. A new pitcher out there for UAM. That is Charles Peacock. Charles Peacock, he's thrown a lot of pitches in the bullpen already. He's got a 1-2 record, 8.71 ERA. This will be his 5th appearance. His 3rd in relief. He started a couple of games. He's pitched 10 1/3 innings this year, giving up 10 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned. So walked 15, struck out 17. Opponents batting .256 against Charles Peacock. First man he'll face, Will Richardson. Peacock has been up in the bullpen. He was up in the bullpen Friday, but he never did come in the game, did he? There's a fastball, a couple of hops over to the second baseman, Thompson, and he throws out Will Richardson. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I think you're right. He was up and throwing, but I don't think he entered the game either.
He never came in.
But he's been throwing.
Philly had a complete game. We wish he'd have come in.
Yeah.
Somebody for Philly. I think he was the guy up, and we thought they may, but Philly was just so tough against SAU that they just never went to the bullpen. They kept him out there. There's a fastball, a strike called to Jack Rubik. Rubik is 0 for 2. Yeah, they threw Irvine, Ladner, Hunt, and Huey in the first game on Friday, and then Philly got the complete game victory in game 2. Fastball up. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Jack Rubik. Peacock's ready. His pitch comes, and he bounced it up there. Couldn't hold up. Went around. They'll appeal and said, yes, he did go around. Rubik was thinking fastball there, but it took a dive, and actually he was well away from him. He started that swing a little early there. A 1-2 count now to Jack Rubik. Pitch on the way, and that one goes to the backstop.
That was a curveball that
didn't curve much.
Slipped out of his hands there.
Yeah, went up just off the top of the catcher's mitt and back to the backstop. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to Rubik. Jackson Duke is on deck for SAU. Rubik looking for his first hit of the afternoon. The pitch on the way. Curveball high. Count full now. he's a right-handed hitter, and they've got the shift opposite field.
Part of it is Peacock has a really good fastball.
And the pitch, fastball outside for ball 4. So 1 out walk puts Rubik on for SAU. And Jackson Duke will come to the plate for SAU. We may have a pinch runner here. Yep, here he comes. SAU's gonna send Peyton Ballard in to pinch run for Rubik. That brings Jackson Duke to the plate for SAU.
I think Ballard may get active on the base path here.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. First pitch to Jackson Duke on the way. Runner goes on the first pitch. He slides in, and he is safe, and it goes through into center field. But it was a head-first slide, and center fielder backing it up, so Ballard will stay right there. He steals it on the first pitch. That pitch, I thought the pitch was a strike. It looked like it was down the middle of the plate. They got 1-0 on the board. See if the umpire...
Let's see. Yeah, I thought he called it a strike, but we'll...
Well, I thought he should have. I didn't really wait for him to call it, but it looked like it was right down the middle. It is a strike, yes. No balls, 1 strike, the count is going to say. If that wasn't a strike, nothing's a strike. But Ballard got a good jump, and he was in there easily at second. There's the pitch to Duke. That goes to the backstop off the catcher's mitt. That's a pass ball, and Ballard advances to third base, so he's 90 feet away. I'm not sure what happened there to Cordova, but
not sure either.
Or not Cordova, Brown, back behind the plate. I checked the wrong end there. The other extreme. Cordova's the center fielder. He's at the other end of the ballpark.
Bringing the infield in at all 4 positions.
1 ball, 1 strike. Peacock's pitch is down central, a breaking pitch, 1-2. I think Duke was looking fastball there. So 1-2 count to Jackson Duke. Chris Sutton is on deck for SAU. From the stretch, Peacock on in relief of Derek Potts. The pitch to the plate, and he took strike 3. About a few inches off the plate, but close enough, said the home plate umpire, and Jackson Duke is called out on strikes.
That will allow for the Boll Weevils to go back to regular depth with their infield.
You know, if he was given that corner all the time, you wouldn't mind so much, but he does it sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't. I wish he would give it when they're batting
and take it away.
But no, he gave it when to their pitcher. There's a breaking pitch in for a strike to Chris Sutton. 2 men out, runner at third. So it's going to take a base hit from Sutton or a wild pitch to bring that runner Ballard in from third base. No balls, 1 strike to Chris Sutton. Pitch on the way. Fastball, that's hit hard and deep out to left center field, but it's going to hang up for Cordova. He hit that one into the wind a little bit as it's blowing across from left to right and held up for Cordova. Made the catch on the warning track with 1 hand against the wall. So that retires the Muleriders. They get a runner as far as third, cannot bring him in. After 5, 7-5 SAU, this is Mulerider baseball.
In the new year with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Monday through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. Chambliss and Davis are accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Remember, being healthy means being happy, and this new year, you deserve a little happiness. Stay healthy and happy with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. Let's be honest, you deserve the best. Jimmy John's in Magnolia makes freaky fast, freaky fresh sandwiches near you using only the freshest ingredients. Stop by and order delivery or pickup from the Magnolia location next to Walmart for a tasty sandwich today. And while you're at it, why don't you choose some chips or a cookie and a drink and make it a combo. Whether you're in store or in a delivery zone, we'll always make you a tasty sandwich. Become a reward member by downloading the Jimmy John's app. Jimmy John's Magnolia, open every day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender, all one word. But then, also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is two words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, up in Russellville, Harding scored 5 in the top of the 6th inning. They lead Arkansas Tech 10-5. Whether we need it or not, and that's yet to be determined. But like I said, you always enjoy seeing a green team get beat, right?
Always.
Always. There's something about the Wonder Boys. We really like to see them lose. Like I said, Delta State, when I made my statement, usually I tell every new coach here at SAU, all right, you got to beat the green teams. Now we got Oklahoma Baptist in there. So, of course, I like to beat everybody. First pitch from Murphy, foul back off the bat of Cade Thompson, the leadoff hitter. Well, time for another Botcall Bank Mulerider Spotlight. Botcall Bank with 3 locations to service in Magnolia, Stamps, and Texarkana. Pitches hit to the left side. That's going to go out of play. SAU up 7-5. In the top of the 6th inning. UAM at bat. And the pitch from Murphy. That's not Murphy, that's Sosa.
That's Sosa, yeah.
Santos Sosa is out on the mound. He only faced 2 batters on Friday, so he should have plenty in the tank. Another pitch that misses outside. So Sosa with a 4.70 ERA, a 4-2 record. It's his 15th appearance of the season. 7-5 SAU lead. Pitch low down in the dirt in our Botcall Bank Mulerider Spotlight. First the 2-2 pitch. And that's a little bit low. Count goes full 3-2. Mentioned earlier that the Dr. Margaret Downing Female Athlete of the Year at the award ceremony Wednesday went to Lena Milosevic. Brett McGee, SAU catcher, got the Auburn Smith Award, the Male Athlete of the Year. That pitch missed outside. So it's a leadoff walk for Cade Thompson. That'll bring Chase Cripps to the plate for UAM. Brett McGee from Pittsburgh, Texas, will finish his career as one of the greatest Muleriders to, in program history. McGee continued his rewriting of the record books this spring. He placed his name atop both the SAU and Great American Conference career home run lists. Pitches outside and in the dirt. Additionally, no Mulerider in program history has driven in more runs in a career than McGee's 222. That's up from that. That's what the total was on Wednesday. A record he made his own on Friday. This season, McGee leads the team in home runs scored, RBIs. There's another pitch in the dirt. Walks, hit by pitch, and ops, and ranks second in total bases and slugging percentage. His totals in home runs, RBIs, walks, hit by pitch, and plate appearances all rank in the top 10 in the Great American Conference. Here's the pitch outside. Is it 3-0? 2-0. 3-0
yeah.
On Chase Cripps.
None of these have really been close.
No, he walked the leadoff man, and this may be it for Mr. Murphy if he walks him on 4 straight. There's a fastball on the inner corner for a strike. Although I don't see anybody throwing in the bullpen.
Oh, I think that's Haynes out there, but I don't think he's throwing.
It's a 7-5 SAU lead. There's one. Foul back to the backstop, so the count goes to 3-2.
Let's see if Sosa can come back and get him here.
So again, our Mulerider Spotlight is service of Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Full count to Chase Cripps. Kate Kinsella on deck. Payoff pitch from Santos Sosa on the way, and he hit him. So back-to-back free passes for the Boll Weevils. A walk and then a hit by pitch. First two batters on. That is not the way to make your debut into a ball game, Mr. Sosa. I don't think you're making Coach Pettigrew have some pangs deep in his stomach. Me too. Kate Kinsella to the plate. 2 on, nobody out. Sosa's pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. He can't find the strike zone.
Now there is someone throwing in the bullpen.
Here's the next one from Sosa. That looked like it might have missed inside, but it's a cold strike. We'll take it. So it's 1-1. Kirk Wolf on deck, their cleanup hitter. Kinsella, this is their home run leader. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss at a breaking pitch for strike 2. So he is ahead on the count to Cade Kinsella. We got a catcher coming in from the bullpen. Pitch is pulled over to the Monticello dugout, ricocheted over to Nickel, the third baseman. I hope that hit dugout and not
it hit
a person.
top. It hit the top of the dugout, so.
Don't want to see anybody get hurt. Count still 1-2 on Kinsella.
Even if they wear green.
Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch. Strike 3 called. Caught the inside corner. That started coming in, but it broke back across the plate. Just got the inside corner. Kinsella rung up.
Yeah, Kinsella knew it immediately. He just got pulled. That broke back in right over the inner half of the plate. And a good pitch there. And now the double play could potentially get you out of the inning if you can roll him into one here.
Kirk Wolf at the plate for UAM. A pitch to him, breaking pitch. There's a strike. First and second with 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th. SAU up 7-5. Sosa looks to second. One more time. Now the pitch. Fastball. No, he took something off of that one, and he almost hurt himself with that swing. He went down. I think that was a straight change there from Sosa. He was way out in front, and it's 0-2 now to Kirk Wolf.
Now Wolf, and did you see hitters sometimes go to one knee? He went to 2 knees on that one.
So it's an 0-2 count to Wolf. Sosa spins towards second, no throw. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for SAU. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for UAM. The 0-2 pitch to Wolf. Breaking pitch, and he slaps it out in right center field. That's going to get down. At least 1 run will score. Scoring from second is Thompson. And sliding in with the double is Kirk Wolf. He just reached out on that one, went with the pitch, got it in the air, let the wind do the rest, and he gets a double out of it. And drives in a run, and it's a 1-run game.
And
It was a pretty good pitch there.
It was. It wasn't hit exceptionally hard, but again, in a good spot. Started out towards left center, and the wind just kept taking it away from Lyles, and Connor Allen was racing over but couldn't get there.
So runners at second and third for UAM with 1 out, and Parker Dorrance at the plate. The first pitch from Sosa, a fastball missed inside for ball 1. After the game, we'll have our Farm Bureau post-game show. Arkansas Farm Bureau members receive special access to John Deere's Loyalty Rewards program. The pitch, it's inside. That was a changeup, I believe.
Yeah.
It's missed inside. So it's 2-ball, no strike count. The John Deere Loyalty Rewards program provides members with a free 2-year Platinum One membership. There's a strike on the outside corner. Visit johndeere.com/Farm Bureau to find out more about that. johndeere.com/Farm Bureau. 2-1 delivery from Sosa in the dirt. 3-1. Good block by McGee. Had to slide to his left. The count's 3-1. Well, the Boll Weevils could take the lead with a base hit. The pitch to Dorrance. That's hit in the air out to right field. Going back, Allen. He makes the catch. A tag at third. There was no tag at second, and Wolf cost himself a chance to get over to third base, as by the time he went back to tag, it was too late. So a sacrifice fly, that ties the score at 7 apiece. Ball carried very well at the right field.
Connor Allen got a great jump on that one, too. Track that one down.
So there are 2 away. Cripps scored from third. Wolf still at second. Alex Austin at the plate. And the pitch well outside for a ball. He's 2 for 3.
So far, your comment about double digits to win this game looks like that may hold up.
I think so. One of those days. Sosa's pitch. Fastball. That's hit in the air. That's going to get down out in left center field. And that'll drive in another run. The Boll Weevils take the lead 8-7 as they scored 3 in this 6th inning. That one, again, not hit very hard, but just got it up and over the infield out into left center field. They're not hitting anything solidly. It's a runner at first with 2 out. Boll Weevils still batting. This is the 7th man to bat in the inning. Deshaun Cordova. He's been on all 3 times. A fastball missed away for a ball.
I think the hardest hit ball was the one that Connor Allen caught on the sac fly.
Yeah, I think you're right. Defense is straight away. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Sosa's just struggling on that strike zone, and then he's having to come in, and they're taking advantage of it. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball, first strike. So it's a 2-1. Grant Jeffers on deck. 8-7 UAM. Sosa delivers. Ooh, strike called there. That looked maybe a little low, but we'll take it. On the opposite side of the plate for Mr. Cordova. It's a 2-2 count. Sosa's ready. The runner takes off. Here's the pitch, and that's foul back. He took off early. Sosa was still on the rubber, had not delivered. All he had to do was step off, and Austin would have been out by a mile. Kind of surprised. 2-2 count, or 3-2 count, excuse me. No, 2-2. The pitch comes. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Cordova. That'll retire the Boll Weevils. Before they scored 3 runs in the inning on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. SAU trailing 8-7. This is Mulerider baseball.
Hey, honey.
Yeah?
Whose yellow car is in our driveway?
What yellow car?
That yellow car.
Babe, that's your car. It just has a fresh layer of pollen covering it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't get over to Rocket Fast, I'm going to let you drive the yellow one, and I'll take yours.
Gotta go.
Where are you going?
I'm headed to Rocket Fast.
Spring is in the air, and so is the pollen. Visit your nearest Rocket Fast car wash and let us take care of you.
Rocket Fast, it's a blast, and your vehicle is free.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see shelter agent Gary Donfera.
The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place have been recognized as Arkansas's top short-term rehabilitation and long-term care facility by U.S. News and World Report. At Wentworth Place, their mission is to provide the highest quality care to their residents, and they are honored to receive this prestigious award. Their cottages are homes large enough to comfortably accommodate 12 elders with private rooms, complete bath, a shared living room, open kitchen, dining area, and a spa. Located in the heart of Magnolia, it's the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place. Visit cottagesofwentworthplace.com.
After the game, we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. Check out People's Bank's companion savings account. Pays 2.55% annual percentage yield. To qualify, simply open a new CD. That rate subject to change. Call People's Bank for all the details. Member FDIC. Well, bottom of the sixth, Mulerider's top of the order. Riley Orr at the plate. First pitch to him for Peacock in the air out to center field. Can of corn for Deshaun Cordova. Riley Orr flies to center. One out. Now Brett McGee to the plate for SAU. He's been on 3 times. Can he triple here and get the cycle?
Yeah, with all due respect to the cycle, I'd rather just go ahead and tie this game up here. Already got one solo home run on the afternoon.
Here comes the pitch to him. He took that low for ball 1. He homered in the first, singled and drove in a run in the second, doubled and drove in 2 runs in the fourth. Batting here in the 6th with bases empty, 1 out. The pitch to McGee. He took a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. They put a ball on the scoreboard.
Wishful thinking.
Well, I kind of thought it was up and away myself. Here's the 1-1. He took it outside. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. McGee stepped out. He's back in. Brandon Nickel is on deck for SAU. 2-1 pitch on the way to McGee, and he got hit. Did it hit him?
Yeah, it hit him, I thought.
I thought it did. It might make us. It sure looked like it hit him on the thigh. What did it do? Bounce? Maybe it just bounced up there. I guess it hit the turf right. Or
maybe it hit the catcher and then
optical illusion or something. I don't know. But anyway, he's still in the batter's box. It's a 3-1 count to Brett McGee.
McGee just wants to see a 3-1 fastball.
Here's the pitch, and it's up and away for ball 4. A 1-out walk for Brett McGee. Peacock says you ain't getting a cycle on me.
Well, they got more action in the UAM bullpen. Looking at Peacock's numbers, he averages only about 1 inning per outing. So,
well, Brandon Nickel may get 2 more at-bats. He's right now 2 for 3 with a home run and a triple. All he needs is the double and the single for the cycle.
Again, I'd be okay with the 2 home run day for Brandon.
Here's the pitch. It's upstairs for a ball. McGee came off pretty far over there at first base on the pitch. It's a 1-0 count to Brandon Nickel. I just assumed they bat a while and put some crooked numbers, maybe a couple of crooked numbers up there. There's a high fastball. 2-0 to Brandon Nickel. Connor Allen's on deck for SAU. And McGee and Nickel have both had good days at the plate. They're definitely both in the running for People's Bank Player of the Game. 2-0 delivery from Peacock. And a fastball is a strike. 2-1. Nickel took that one. That one was on the inner part of the plate. Now the 2-1 on the way. It's low and away. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike. You think he's got the green light?
Oh, yeah. I don't think there is any doubt at all that Brandon Nickel has the 3-1 green light here.
He's ready. So is Peacock. Peacock comes home. Fastball. Oh, I guess he didn't. He took that one right down the middle.
Whew.
Strike 2. 3-2 the count to Brandon Nickel.
Yeah, he would like to see that one again.
McGee off the bag over at first. Peacock ready. Payoff pitch is coming, and that's drilled down the left field line. That's going to go to the wall. It will go to the wall on about 3 hops. McGee wants to score. No, whoa. Come on back, Brett. Come on back, Brett. He just barely gets back as Coach Pettigrew threw up the stop sign late, pointing at the bag, and McGee made a big turn. Then he had to hustle back as the throw came in from left, and he just barely got the hand back in.
That's an interesting conversation going on there between senior and coach.
So runners at second and third for SAU as Nickel ends up at second. So the good news is that Nickel is a single away from the cycle.
Yeah, we may have. Let's see if we have a pitching change. No indication yet.
I can't see the number on that guy throwing. But second and third, one man out. Connor Allen due at the plate for SAU. People's Bank also offering a great CD rate, 4.30% APY for 13 months. Minimum balance $1,000. That rate's subject to change. So don't wait. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal. People's Bank member FDI. He is the man for now for Monticello. Coach Pettigrew having a conversation with Connor Allen. Allen's wearing the collar today. He's 0 for 3, struck out twice, called out, and once swinging.
That's the one thing you can't do here is a strikeout with one out, runners on second and third. Just got to put it in play somewhere.
Muleriders have left a runner at third 3 times already today, or twice. No, 3 times. They want to do it a 4th time. No. Allen's ready. Peacock's ready. Charles Peacock brings the pitch. A fastball goes to the backstop, and starting down the line was McGee, and he had to chase the runner back to second base, Nickel, because Nickel was almost halfway to third base.
He was at least
halfway. And that thing bounced back to the catcher so quickly that McGee would have been dead meat at home plate, so he had to tell Nickel, you need to go back second base, young man. So they both got back. It's a 1-0 count to Connor Allen. That was almost interesting.
It was.
1-0 delivery to Allen on the way. And a fastball outside. That pops out of the catcher's mitt. Didn't get very far, though, so everybody will stay put there. 2 balls, no strikes to Allen. Chris Lyles is the on-deck hitter for SAU. 8-7. UAM leads. We're in the bottom of the... It's going to be a good day to bat last. 2-0 delivery. Fastball, little outside. 3-0 to Connor Allen.
The question is, does Connor Allen have a 3-0 green light?
How many lead changes have we had in this game?
Several.
Too many. Every time SAU gets the lead, it seems it goes back the other way. Connor Allen, 3-0 count to him. Peacock comes. A fastball, that's hit in the air, out toward right field. That'll be definitely deep enough to get the runner in. If it stays fair, it would be a home run, but it was just foul.
Just missed it.
That's one time we wish the wind would have stopped for just a little bit. May not have got quite that far without the wind, but it just hooked foul down at the foul pole. Not by a whole lot.
Well, we know that Connor Allen had the 3-0 green light there.
It's 3-1 now. Allen back at the plate. McGee's at third. Nichols at second. 1 man out. 3-1 pitch to Connor Allen is on the way. Fastball, and he fouled that one back. He was right on it. Farm Bureau postgame show coming up after the game. Did you know with your Arkansas Farm Bureau membership, you're eligible to order infant and booster seats for a discounted price? Call the Columbia County Farm Bureau office, 234-1966 for information. 3-2 count now to Connor Allen. Peacock long look for the sign. Now he stretches. And And he delivers. And Allen stayed alive. He got a piece of that one and fouled it back. Was that a hard breaking pitch? Or was it just a fastball on his hands?
Fastball on the hands. And I think Connor Allen at the last second thought it was close enough he better hack. You just got to find a way to either take the walk or put it in play.
Still a 3-2 count to Connor Allen. Peacock ready once again. And the pitch on the way. Breaking pitch. That's hit deep to left field. Left fielder Wolf is going to have room, though. Makes the catch. Tag at third. In to score comes Brett McGee as the throw in is cut off. They throw to Nickel at second base. If it hadn't hit Nickel, they might have had him there. But it bounced off of Nickel, the throw from third to second. So a runner scores, and we're tied now at 8 apiece. A sacrifice fly off the bat of Connor Allen. Well, if the wind hadn't been blowing in so hard from left, that one might have left the yard.
I was surprised by how much that did not carry off the bat. I thought it was going to be close, but it ends up even being short of the warning track.
But it's a sac fly, so an 8-8 ball game. And it brings Chris Lyles to the plate. 2 out. Nickel at second. And he's going to take third. There's the pitch, and it's hit down the right field line, but that's tailing foul. He's pushing it out of play. He hit that one a long way to right, but it just tailed foul by a good bit.
Almost went over the hitting facility.
So Lyles in the hole, no balls, 1 strike. He's 1 for 3 today, doubled and scored in the first inning. Pitch on the way, breaking pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2.
Well, that's a good one.
He was way early on that one. This guy throws so hard. You get a curveball, and it's hard not to be out front. Because you got to start that swing so early. No balls, 2 strikes to Lyles. Peacock's ready. The 0-2 pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss. Again, he got the breaking pitch, and again, way out in front. Lyles strikes out to end the inning. SAU with 1 run in the inning on 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base through 6, tied 8-8. This is Mulerider baseball.
Big Dave, closet organizing, toddler yoga, scavenger hunts, jigsaw puzzlings, and sledding down the stairs? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings. Sealed for your safety, all in 1 box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com. The Big Dinner Box, from our hut to yours. Ask for contactless and curbside. Availability of contactless curbside delivery areas, charges and minimums vary. Delivery charge not tip.
People's Bank is offering a great CD rate of 4.3% annual percentage yield for 13 months. Minimum balance is $1,000. Offer effective and APY is accurate from December 12, 2022 and is subject to change at any time. So don't wait too long to get this great rate. Substantial penalty for early withdrawal. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
Is there one place I can go for all my car, truck, and SUV needs? One place for all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, etc., etc.? Well, yes, there is. Spittler Tire and Auto. You've been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for 15, 16 years now, and they're still working hard for you. Call to set up an appointment to get your ride into one of their 10 service bays, and it'll be back to peak performance in no time. Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
And SAU is going to make another call to the bullpen. Top of the 7th inning, all tied up at 8 runs apiece. Jake Huber, the 6'3", 210-pound sophomore reliever out of Nixa, Missouri. Transfer from Fort Scott Community College. Huber has a 4.7 ERA, a 2-0 record. This will be his 11th appearance. 15 1/3 innings pitched, has given up 13 hits, 8 earned runs, 8 walks, 9 strikeouts. Opponents hitting at .232 against Jake Huber. We actually saw him in Game 1 Friday with 2 2/3, giving up 3 runs, a walk, and 3 hits. We saw him sail through the first 2 innings. It was in the 3rd inning that he had trouble. So let's see if he can give SAU an inning or 2 here. Try to keep things knotted up at 8 runs apiece.
I thought you were going to do an Abbott and Costello routine there. New pitcher. Hey, you. Hey, you who? You Burr.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, me.
Huber's first pitch. That one lifted way up in the air over towards the pitcher's mound. Huber wanted to make the catch, and then, oh man, that was Richardson and Nickel came together. Neither one. It drops right in between them as there was mass confusion there between Huber, the pitcher, Nickel, the third baseman, and Richardson, the first baseman, and what should be out number 1 falls onto the pitcher's mound, and Jeffers is
Somebody
aboard.
called Huber off there.
Yes.
And Huber hurried out of the way, and then they let it fall between them. I'm not sure what the deal was there. The guy that had the best shot at it was Huber, or maybe Richardson, because the wind might have been blowing in his direction, but it didn't blow it much.
Who do you charge that to?
Nobody touched it. They're gonna just go with it's just a single.
Wow. Tough luck hit there from Huber.
Mile high hit that didn't make it back to the pitcher's man.
Also, Jeffers is aboard. Walker Brown, the catcher, comes to the plate. Huber comes set at the letters. There's a bunt. It's a good one right back at the pitcher, Huber. He's going to take the easy out at first base. And there's out number 1 as Jeffers advances to second base on the sacrifice.
I don't know about easy. That was the tailing fastball, tailing to the right of Richardson into the runner, but Richardson made the catch. But boy, if you were to
if that would have gone
beat,
wild.
if that ends up being the winning run, that little pop-up that should have been caught.
Well, now the top of the lineup with Cade Thompson, second baseman. Huber's pitch inside for ball 1. Thompson on the afternoon is 1 for 3. Also reached with a walk and scored a run in the 6th inning. UAM has scored in every inning except the top of the 5th. All square at 8 runs apiece. The 1-0 pitch from Huber. There's a good one, a called strike.
Yeah, there have only been 3 half innings where there hadn't been a score.
Yeah.
SAU with 2 of them.
UAM with 1. 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for UAM. 8-9-0 for the Mule Riders. 1-1 pitch outside.
It's only been 1 half inning where the team at bat went in order, and that was the 3rd for SAU.
Yeah, both teams already reaching into the bullpen. There's some continued action in the UAM bullpen. Pitch, that would way outside. Count goes to 3-1. I think that was a slider that just started way too far outside. Additionally, there's action in the SAU bullpen. Huber gives a look at the runner at second. Comes home. That one lined foul down the left side into the UAM bullpen. Count goes full.
Coach Pettigrew is going to have to send somebody out for a pack of smokes. He's got to be a nervous wreck down there. I mean, they're scoring. It doesn't matter who he throws out there. They're scoring. They're getting guys on base and scoring.
I'll keep my eye out to see if anything's fired up in the SAU dugout. The full count pitch to Thompson first. Huber steps off the mound and looks the runner back. Just does kind of a courtesy throw to his shortstop, who was not within 15 feet of the bag.
I still think of Earl Weaver with Baltimore many, many, many years ago. And Full Pack out on the mound. They called this guy Full Pack.
3-2, fastball inside. There's a called strike 3 as Thompson protests. He thought it was inside. Good frame job there by McGee, and a good job busting him with the fastball inside by Huber.
Stanhouse, I think, was the name of that pitcher.
Stanhouse.
Yeah, they called Full Pack because Earl Weaver would smoke a full pack back in the walkway behind the dugout anytime he was on the mound.
Oh, kind of Mitch Williams-esque, I'm assuming. Now 2 out in the inning. There's a good curveball that loops back in for a called strike. Chase Cripps at the plate is 1 for 2. Also reached with the walk and a hit by pitch. Huber's 0-1. Another good curveball. It found back and out of play. And Huber's got him set up here, 0-2.
SAU softball took both games today from Southeastern Oklahoma State, and they're the 3 seed in their conference tournament. Thursday starts Thursday in Bentonville. They'll play at 6:30 Thursday. You can get all the information at MuleriderAthletics.com.
0-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Good job by Huber to work out of that early predicament where the infield fly hits the pitcher's mound. So there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base as we head into the 7th inning stretch. All tied up at 8 runs apiece. You're listening to Mulerider Baseball.
Hiring someone you trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust has been at the top of our list. When you need to get precious cargo from one place to another without worrying about damage, delays, or lost freight, Bo Moses Trucking is the one to count on. Based in Magnolia, Arkansas since 1999, we have the resources and equipment to take care of all your flatbed freight hauling. Visit us on Facebook or call 870-234-2803. Bo Moses Trucking. Trust us to go the distance.
What's better than a helping hand? How about one you can actually shake? At Farm Bureau Insurance, that's exactly what you get. There's a local agent like me in every county, and we're passionate about helping our local communities thrive. For me, it's more than a job. It's a calling. I'm Stephen Zorsch. Call me at 234-1966 for an auto, home, or life insurance quote, and learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. That's Stephen Zorsch at 234-1966.
Mother's Day is May 14th, and you'll find great gifts for Mom at Jennifer's. Jennifer's has a wonderful selection, also gift certificates and free gift wrapping. The weekend after Mother's Day is the Blossom Festival. Get your steak supper tickets and T-shirts at Jennifer's. Jennifer's has new tops by Spanx, Lior, Allie Miles, and John Mark. New shoes from Benelli, Yellow Box, and Isle Jacobson. And don't forget your Mother's Day gift from Jennifer's on the south side of the square in Magnolia.
And the Boll Weevils are going to go to their 3rd pitcher of the afternoon, Zach Boyer, a right-handed reliever, 6 foot, 220-pound sophomore out of Karen Crow, Louisiana. Transfer at a New Mexico junior college. On the season, he has a 7.59 ERA, 4-0 record. This will be his 10th appearance. 5 of those were starts, 21 1/3 innings. Has given up 18 earned runs, 19 walks, 17 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .232 against the sophomore reliever. His first pitch to Will Richardson, low and away for ball 1.
As they used to play in the softball, they're playing the Cotton Blossoms of UAM.
The Cotton Blossoms. The 1-0, that one hit foul down the third base side. He was count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, so the UAM's ladies are the 6th seed, SAU the 3 seed in the conference tournament at Bentonville starting Thursday.
All knotted up, 8 runs apiece here in the bottom of the 7th. That pitch hit back up the middle, but the second baseman was playing behind the bag. He gloves it and throws across for out number 1.
Yeah, he played perfectly, just to the right of the bag there. It just came right to him.
Well, Peyton Ballard, who came in to pinch run for Rubik back in the 5th. Ballard's going to stay in the game. Ballard, this will only be his 5th at bat. Does not have a hit yet this season. He looks at a curveball, a called strike 1. Ballard's gotten in a lot of games. He is the primary pinch runner for SAU. Already has a stolen base this afternoon. Next pitch outside, evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson Duke is on deck for the Muleriders. Deep breath by the pitcher, Boyer. That one in the dirt, but Ballard chased it. Now behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Ballard can stay alive here. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Chased fastball outside. They're quickly 2 down here in the inning. Jackson Duke, the Mulerider left fielder, will come to the plate. Mulerider's in jeopardy of going down 1-2-3, which has definitely been an oddity here this afternoon. Warriors pitch fastball, catches the outside corner for strike 1. UAM has the shift employed. Second baseman playing on the third base side of the bag. Pitch that one up in the zone. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got us an update on Harding and Tech.
Harding rallied.
Oh, that's 10-run.
They're still going. They're up by 10 now in the top of the 8th. If they can,
they'll have to hold them in the bottom.
Well, they're still batting in the top of the 8th. They're not done yet. They're up 15-5 at Tech. So if Harding wins that game, SAU doesn't have to win this one to secure the sole conference championship.
The 2-1 outside count goes to 3-1 as Boyer bounces that one in. Chris Sutton is on deck for SAU if Duke can extend the inning. The 3-1 outside, and there's a 2-out walk. That will bring up Chris Sutton, the Mulerider second baseman.
I was going to say Chris Sutton's due, but he's been on twice and scored 2 runs. So he's 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch also. And scored a couple of runs, but how about one more time, Mr. Sutton?
Yeah, Chris Sutton just missed a home run to center field. In his last at bat, he hit that one well. Curveball, that one drops in for a called strike. Riley.
Yeah, Cordova was against the wall when he caught that one.
Riley Orr is on deck for SAU. Again, tie ball game. All knotted up at 8 runs apiece. Pitch, that one low and outside, hits off the shin guard of the catcher and rolls safely back out towards the mound. Jackson Duke has to stay put at first.
Arkansas Farm Bureau proud to partner with Max Prairie Wings for members to receive 10% off their purchase. Certain restrictions apply. Go to arfb.com/member-benefits or show your membership card in the store.
Curveball, that one a called strike.
That was a perfect pitch from the pitcher's vantage point.
Crossed right over the outside corner there, and it is a 1-2 count to the Mulerider second baseman. Boyer comes set. Curveball, swing right back to the mound off the foot of the pitcher, Boyer. And Sutton is safe. That was just an swing, a very lightly tapped ball back to the pitcher, and Boyer just missed it. It hit off his foot and went towards the third base bag. And that's error. Is going to keep. He called that a hit. He called it a hit.
That ain't it.
That's got to be an E1. That has got to be. We'll call E1. I think that one will probably get corrected. Nonetheless, Riley Orr is going to come to the plate now with 2 out. Runners at first and second for SAU. Jackson Duke at second, Chris Sutton at first base. There's been a time called. Not sure who requested that. Okay, they did go back and charge an error. Okay.
They went error all the way. They just
hit the wrong button.
The scoreboard operator just jumped the gun there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a
infield.
That was a textbook error.
At the corners. Riley Orr may try to drop a bunt here. There's a slider, and umpire started to call a strike and didn't. He's flexing his left leg like maybe there was a cramp that hit, but he was assuming the position to call a strike, and then at the last second said, it was a little low.
And now he's kicking his leg to say, oh, no, I just had a cramp.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Pitch, there's a fastball, a little bit high, 2-0. That didn't miss by much either.
Well, we got a catcher running at second. We might need a gapper to get him in.
Brett McGee's on deck. Would love to see him come to bat.
Duke would say, I got plenty of speed, thank you very much.
There's a called strike. Curveball drops in. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike.
You had to think a minute. It's okay. What did I call it a ball? Call it a ball last time. This time I'll call it strike.
The 2 balls did not miss by much. 2-1 count to the Mulerider shortstop. Boyer's pitch, curveball. That one drops in for a called strike 2.
Thought that one was high.
2.
Harding's having fun. They're up 16-5. They finally got him out in the top of the 8th. Scored 2 there after scoring 5 in the 6th and 4 in the 7th.
2 ball, 2 strike count, 2 outs, 2 men aboard here. The bottom of the 7th, tie ball game. Boyer's pitch up in the zone, and the count goes full. All right, so if Harding wins, we host Southeast, correct?
Yeah, we'll have the blue and the gold hosting the blue and the gold of Southeastern Oklahoma State.
Big pitch here, full count. Boyer, a long look in at his catcher. Gets the sign. Pitch, curveball lifted out towards center field, but Cordova's there, makes the catch to retire the side. And bottom of the 7th inning, there were no runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. As we head to the top of the 8th inning, things remain all square at 8 runs apiece. You're listening to Mulerider Baseball.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-thru, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia. Is there one place I can go for all my car, truck, and SUV needs? One place for all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, etc., etc.? Well, yes, there is at Spittler Tire and Auto. You've been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for 15, 16 years now, and they're still working hard for you. Call to set up an appointment to get your ride into one of their 10 service bays, and it'll be back to peak performance in no time. Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now, if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Louie, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a 5-inch bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. Wonder what they're doing right now. Probably thinking about a road trip. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Crazy weather got you down? Be a dinner hero and pick up Mule Kick on the way home. It's easy. Just call ahead or swing by the drive-thru. Mule Kick has a unique menu featuring Arkansas-based products like coffee, craft beer, ice cream, and more. Check out new menu items like the Amos Moses Pizza with Cajun chicken, wings, and the Kickin' Monte Cristo Sammy with Canadian bacon, provolone, and powdered sugar. Be a part of Mule Kick's legendary Trivia League each week. Follow Mule Kick on social media or visit MuleKickMag.com. It's Mule Kick, 2158 North Jackson in Magnolia.
SAU goes back to the bullpen. It'll be Landon McAllister, a 6'2", 200-pound sophomore out of Springdale. Transfer in from Connors State College on the season. He has a 12.15 ERA. This will be his 10th appearance, all in relief. 6 2/3 innings pitched, has given up 12 hits, 9 earned runs, 7 walks, 5 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .375 against the sophomore reliever. I don't know. Brett McGee's walked over to the SAU dugout to get someone's attention.
Coach Pettigrew is making signals down toward the SAU bullpen, getting somebody up down there.
Not sure what's going on.
I'm not sure either.
I think McGee had to swap out catchers. Somebody stole McGee's catcher's mitt.
Either that or he broke it and he needs his backup. Yeah, they're having a run of catcher's mitt in from the bullpen area.
I see a lot of smiling and laughing at the SAU dugout, which makes me think something would have missed there. But I think we're ready now. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Boll Weevils here in the top of the 8th again. Got a tie ball game, 8 runs apiece here. Landon McAllister's first pitch. Fastball called strike 1 over the outer half. Haven't seen McAllister much on the weekends. He's been getting with 10. This will be his 10th appearance, so he's been getting a lot of midweek work. There's a curveball fouled back, and McAllister's quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. McAllister going to try to keep UAM right where they are as we are getting to the waning parts of this ball game. Here's a pitch and a very defensive swing there by Cancilla to stay alive as he was able to get a piece of that off the handle and foul it out of play.
You may have said this already. Pitched against Mississippi College on April 18th. So that's, 12 days ago?
Yeah, thereabouts. We'll try the 0-2 again. The pitch, did he go? The appeal down to first base, and they're going to say no swing. It was close. Cancilla evidently able to stop it just in time as the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And really, that's the only outing that he didn't do well. Or, he did at least do okay. He gave up 5 runs in that one.
Here's a curveball. That one tapped weakly over towards the UAM dugout, so the count remains at 1-2.
Never got anybody out. Gave up 5 runs, all earned. 3 hits, walked a couple. So hopefully, but like I said, the other outings
pretty solid.
Yeah, not bad.
We'll try the 1-2 again. McAllister's pitch again. That one fouled off of the foot of Cancilla.
Everybody can have a bad day.
McAllister's made some really good pitches here, and Cancilla has fought off the last 3, all of which very easily could have been knockout pitches. From the windup, McAllister's pitch, that one hit right over to the shortstop, Riley Orr, who gloves, throws across, and there's the first out here at the top of the 8th inning. 6-3.
Well, with the turf, maybe you don't worry about those as much, but those ground huggers that come your way, man. Yeah, you always worry about it hitting a dirt clod right before it gets into your glove and coming up and putting a kind of like I got some scars around my left eye from something very similar.
Kirk Wolf to the plate. There's a curveball a little bit high for ball 1. Raleigh Orr had no issues with that last ground ball.
I ever told you my softball story when that happened? I was playing first base.
1-0, that one fouled back. Evens count 1-1.
I was playing first base, and they hit a ground ball to me. I mean, it stayed on the ground the entire direction. I got down, ready to block it right before it went in the glove. Came up, bounced. I was wearing glasses, shattered my glasses, had cuts all around my eye.
1-1, that one lifted towards shallow left center field, and there's another blooper that's going to drop in no man's land for a hit. Again, that one not hit well, but Wolf has had a 4-for-4 afternoon with that 1-out single.
So Jamie Cooper's playing shortstop. It bounced off my head down to second base. He got the force play. Everybody's cheering. I'm laying on the ground bleeding. Carried me to the ER. Well, we got the out.
Had to get new glasses.
Yeah, had to get new glasses.
Dorrance to the plate, 0 for 3.
Eddie McDonald told me, yeah, those glasses, they'll never break. Those are shatterproof. Long conversation with Eddie McDonald after that.
Pitch to Dorrance. That one is a curveball outside.
Oh, Eddie. Eddie retired up in Hot Springs.
Landon McAllister, the pitcher for SAU. Comes set. Fastball called strike. That one bounces off the McGee's looking at his catcher's mitt like he was betrayed there as that one popped out.
He says, what y'all giving me? He had to retrieve one from the bullpen area.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like, I don't think he likes that one. Ball popped out of there and he had to scoot back and keep that runner at first base. He had to get back there pretty quick.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Pitch curveball, and it's a good one. That may have been a slider. That one came in, swooping over the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strike count for Landon McAllister. Decent lead over there. Yeah, pretty good lead actually by Kirk Wolf at first base for UAM. 1-2 pitch, that one in the dirt. Good job by Brett McGee to slide outside and block that one. Count evens at 2-2. Well, we started with a few clouds today. There is not really a cloud in the sky at this point.
I see one
way,
yeah.
Way in the.
Yeah, if you look north,
distance.
you see a few on the horizon up there, but not a whole lot. And west, not much though.
McAllister's 2-2. Curveball hit right at Riley Orr. He gloves over to second for 1 to first. 6-4-3 double play, and Landon McAllister shuts down the UAM offense there. Things still tied up at 8 runs apiece, and the Mule Riders are coming to bat at the bottom of the 8th inning. You're listening to Mule Rider Baseball.
How can you prepare for the day your children head off to college? One popular tool is the 529 Education Savings Plan. Your earnings can grow tax-deferred, and withdrawals are federally tax-free when used for qualified education expenses. 529 plans may also be used for purposes beyond college, K-12 expenses, apprenticeship programs, student loans. Unused funds may also be eligible to roll over to a Roth IRA. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Mark Woods, Laura Cole, Steve Hardy, or Patrick Dodd. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Step up to the plate with confidence at the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square. You see, we recently updated our menus, so now you can knock your taste buds out of the park. Try new items like our wraps, spicy popcorn chicken salad, quesadillas, and our filet mignon. You can also keep it classic with our legendary baked potatoes, burgers, and ribeyes. Family owned and operated and only a short stop away. It's the Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington in Magnolia. Be sure and follow us on Facebook for updates.
The Magnolia Family Medical Clinic is your hometown provider for all members of your family. The Magnolia Family Medical Clinic provides pediatric checkups with immunizations, adult wellness exams, illness recovery, patient education, and more. Nurse practitioners Joanne Clark and Christy Woost are here to serve your entire family. Call the Magnolia Family Medical Clinic today for an appointment. 870-235-3555.
McGee steps into the plate. Bottom of the 8th inning, all knotted up at 8 runs apiece. The first pitch to the Mule Rider catcher, fastball over the outside corner or in that vicinity for a called strike. McGee,
are you questioning the call?
I am. The pitch, there's a fastball right down the middle, and I suspect McGee is kicking himself a little bit on that one. He's down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. The Rider catcher already has 1 home run on the day. He's had a good afternoon, 3 for 3. That one in the dirt, taken for ball 1. Let's see. McGee has 4 runs batted in and has scored 3 times. I'd say it's a decent afternoon. Boyer's 1-2 pitch. That fastball stayed outside, probably a little bit up in the zone as well.
A lot of guys moving around down there in the SAU bullpen.
I would suspect Isaiah Haynes is getting loose. Pitch, that one hit pretty well, but right at the center fielder Cordova, who started back and then comes in a couple of steps to make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, he had to kind of do the circle out there, didn't he? He had to circle back. That old, what's her name used to say? Biden's press office. What's her name? I forgot.
Pasaki.
Yeah, there you go. The Pasaki circle back.
Yeah. Brandon Nickel to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch, that one up and in for ball 1. That was
he got a good look at that one, passed right in front of his eyes.
Curveball that did not curve around. Boyer working quickly. That one fouled back and out of play, going back to the curve. Nickel also a good afternoon. He's 3 out of 4. A couple of runs batted in, a home run, a triple, and a double. That pitch lifted out towards center field. Again, Cordova Looks like he's got a bead on it. He has to put one foot on the warning track, but he is able to make the catch in right center field for out number 2.
The wind it was pretty much blowing straight across left to right, where now it's more coming in from the left side, the left center. So it's blowing a little bit more in, so I think that may have held up both of those out there in center field.
Well, Connor Allen comes to the plate. Mule Rider cleanup man. There's a curveball and a called strike 1.
We're almost getting winds like Oklahoma winds here today. Winds, that flag has been laid out all game.
There's a curveball and a called strike 2, and quickly Connor Allen is behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Getting all tied up at 8. That one in the dirt for ball 1.
Boyer, since he came in, he's walked 1, but this inning at least he's come out throwing strikes and getting ahead of hitters.
The 1-2 pitch. That one up and in. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chris Lyles on deck for SAU.
They got ahead with the curves and threw that fastball high.
That one in the dirt. Count goes full. Looking ahead for the UAM order, it's going to be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up in the top of the 9th inning.
That curve didn't miss by much.
Connor Allen trying to extend the inning here. Full count to the Mule Rider right fielder. Warriors pitch fouled straight back to the screen, and we'll set it up again.
It came with the fastball again. Trying to keep him guessing. But if you guess him fastball and he throws the curve, you in a heap of trouble.
See what he goes with on the full count pitch. Fastball, that one fouled back and out of play.
He might have been guessing curve there and just got around late on the fastball, but at least he made contact and stayed alive.
Got a piece of it. Connor Allen choking up with the 2 strikes on the bat. Curveball hit right back up the middle, and there's a 2-out single. Connor Allen going to take a big turn around first base, but it's fielded cleanly by Cordova in center field. But 2-out single has Connor Allen aboard for SAU.
Chris Lyles has 1 hit today. He doubled and scored in the first inning.
Well, a double here would probably give SAU the lead. Lyles, 1 out of 4, has scored a run. Boyer gives a look over his shoulder. The runner at first. Allen off with the pitch. Swinging and miss for strike 1. Throw down to second. Not in time. Great jump there. They're going to call interference against Lyles on the throw down. They're going to call interference with the catcher, and they have called the runner out. Coach Pettigrew is going to come have a discussion with the umpire. I think it's going to matter, but that discussion's going to be ongoing as we move to the top of the 9th inning. All square at 8 runs apiece. You're listening to Mule Rider Baseball.
Magnolia Travel Center is the only homegrown fuel stop in Magnolia and now offers off-road diesel and premium non-ethanol gas. Get a kickstart with our new hotcakes, breakfast burritos, and more. Get the boost you need with our bean-to-cup coffee machine. Also try the Flavor Shot Fountain Center with over 250 drink combinations. Happy hour from 2 to 6. Experience the frozen yogurt with topping bar, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, homestyle lunch combos, kids meals, and more. Grab and go with our fresh fruits, salads, and pizzas served all day. It's Magnolia Travel Center. Be sure and follow us on Facebook for updates. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful mom are available at Bridget's on the Square. Located on the historic Magnolia Square, Bridget's has arrangements perfect for Mother's Day. Arrangements like the new Blossom Beauty, Luxurious Purple, Lavender and Bloom, and Go Glam bouquets are available. Centerpieces are also available. Say thank you in the best way with Bridget's on the Square. Follow Bridget's on the Square on social media or visit bridgetsonthesquare.com/Mother's Day. It's Bridget's. Did we mention she has fresh flowers?
Your locally owned and operated Domino's is open. Domino's is open for carry-out, at the drive-thru, and delivery. Domino's has contactless options for delivery as well as carry-out. Call Domino's in Magnolia at 870-234-4141 or order online at Domino's.com. Domino's is open 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 10:30 to midnight Friday and Saturday. Domino's on East Main in Magnolia. Thank you for shopping all local businesses.
Now we go to the ninth. We're tied 8-8. There's the first pitch, and it's a high fly ball to deep left field. Alex Austin hits the deep left fielder, falls down. It's off the wall and bounces back toward the infield. They're going to try to get him to third, and he is going to be in safely. It's a stand-up triple or a double and an error as Duke fell down out in left field. And trouble getting back up. Center fielder Lyles over there to help get it back in and check on him. But the runner all the way around to third base on a deep ball that didn't lack going out of the yard by a whole lot.
Yeah, Duke just lost his footing on the warning track there. And, man, all of a sudden, go-ahead run 90 feet away here in the ninth inning.
So a triple to left brings Deshaun Cordova to the plate. Callister again out there on the mound. There's the pitch. I guess it's a little bit outside for ball one. Coach Pettigrew got his 2 cents worth and then some on the home plate umpire between innings there as he was making his way to the dugout from his third base coaching position on that interference call on Allen being called out, stealing second. That pitch outside for a ball.
Infield,
2 balls, no strikes.
Infield all playing in, all 4 positions.
Cordova at the plate. 2 ball, no strike count. Landon McAllister on the hill for SAU. Runner at third, nobody out. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1, excuse me. 2-1 the count on Cordova. Grant Jeffers is on deck. Cordova out of the box, now back in. Our center fielder bats from the left side. He's made some outstanding defensive plays in center this weekend. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's outside and in the dirt. It's ball 3. Cordova helps out Brett McGee, picks up his face mask for him. 3 balls and a strike. McAllister ready. Here's his pitch, a fastball that's pulled through on the right side with the drawn in infield. It's a base hit and an RBI for Deshaun Cordova. So the Boll Weevils take the lead 9-8 here in the top of the 9th inning.
Right, infield drawn in. It would have been tough even if they'd been playing in their normal depth. Although Sutton probably would have been playing kind of that rover position in shallow right field. Now just got to limit the damage.
So still nobody out. Cordova on at first base. Grant Jeffers at the plate for UAM. 9-8. Boll Weevils lead, top of the 9th. There's a pitch. Pitch at the knees. Strike 1 to Grant Jeffers. Jeffers is 1 for 4 today. He's the one that hit that one a mile high that didn't get past the pitcher's mound that dropped. He's at the plate right now with 1 on, nobody out. Callister's pitch bounced it up there, out over in the other batter's box. Good block by McGee. After the game, we'll name our People's Bank Player of the Game. Listen in for that. McAllister's ready. And the 1-1 pitch. And that's in the dirt. Runner started to second and then returned.
I'd go ahead and appeal that one down to first base.
Before you lock in a mortgage rate online, talk to People's Bank first. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for a new home purchase and refinancing. Plus, People's Bank makes it so easy by being with you every step of the way. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. 2-1 pitch. Showed butt, pushes it, tried to push it over toward first. It went foul. He actually bunted it too hard.
Yeah.
As hard as he bunted it, if it had gone to Richardson in fair territory, he probably could have turned two. Steps back in the box. A 2-ball, 2-strike count. McAllister looks to first, now stretches. And now delivers. And it's outside ball 3. Breaking pitch. Jeffers thought about swinging at it. It's breaking away from him. He's a right-handed hitter, and it was breaking away. So full count now, 3-2. Cordova, a good lead over at first. See if they want to start him. McAllister throws over there, and he dives back in safely. He might want to send him. Cordova is 4 for 5 on the year in stolen bases. They got a 1-run lead. I'm sure they'd love to get him at second, maybe get some insurance. McAllister's 3-2 pitch, runner goes, ground ball, left side, base hit, into left field. Cordova makes the turn, on his way to third. The throw comes into second. So Jeffers singles through the hole on the left side as they started the runner, and he ends up at third base. So a triple and 2 singles here in the 9th for the Boll Weevils. They've got a 1-run lead, and still nobody out with the runners at first and third, and Walker Brown is due up for UAM.
Yeah, Walker Brown's having a discussion with his manager, so wouldn't surprise me see a bunt or something here.
Farm Bureau postgame show coming up after the game. Did you know with your Arkansas Farm Bureau membership, you're eligible to order infant booster seats for a discounted price. Also, you can save up to 20% on rooms at participating hotels across the U.S. Call the Columbia County Farm Bureau office for more information, 234-1966. Home plate umpire asked for time. He dropped his little book. He didn't secure it in his pocket after he wrote in there after his conversation with Coach Pettigrew earlier. First and third, nobody out. McAllister to the plate, a fastball in the dirt. Blocked by McGee, goes out in front of the plate. Runners stay put. Well, after Walker Brown, they'll get to the top of the order. As we can pull off a triple play here. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's hit in the air. Over to right center field. Lyles over, makes the catch. That'll score the runner from third as the throw comes in to second. Sacrifice fly from Walker Brown. And the Boll Weevils now are up by 2. 1 man out. Scored 2 here at the top of the 9th. And they get to the top of the order to Cade Thompson. Harding did defeat Arkansas Tech 16-5, so SAU will be the conference champion outright, win or lose today. I'd sure like to rally, though, and finish this regular season up with a win. Here's the pitch outside, a breaking pitch that didn't break much. Yeah, Harding came back, scored a bunch of runs late in that game. They took a lead, then Tech came back, tied it at 5, and then the next 11 were Harding runs. So that means SAU will play Southeastern Oklahoma State here next weekend. 1-0 pitch to Thompson is a fastball high. It's a 2-ball, no strike count.
Yeah, looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Richardson, Ballard, and Duke due up for SAU.
Gonna need at least 1 base runner. Fastball in there for a strike. It's 2-1 to Cade Thompson. Chase Cripps on deck for Monticello. Monticello will be in the tournament as well.
They in the 4 spot.
It's a fastball in. They're the 5s. They're going to go on the road to either Ouachita or Henderson. And that game, they're playing 2.
They're playing 2, yeah.
3 balls and a strike. And the pitch on the way from McAllister. That's up and away for ball 4.
Yeah, Henderson won game 1. Game 2 is Ouachita's up 2-0 in the 6th.
2 on with 1 out for the Boll Weevils here in the top of the 9th inning for Chase Cripps. Cripps tripled and scored in the 1st inning. He's also had a walk and a hit by pitch, and there's the call to the bullpen for SAU as Coach Pettigrew makes his way to the mound. So Mulerider's bringing on a new pitcher. We'll tell you about him after this break. This is Mulerider Baseball.
If you are injured or sick for months or longer, how would you pay your bills? One way to protect yourself is to build an emergency fund. You may also want to consider disability insurance. These policies vary, so compare features such as the amount of benefits you can receive, how long you may need to wait to receive them, how long the benefits will last, and how much they may be adjusted for inflation each year. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Laura Kroll, Steve Hardy, Patrick Dodd, or Mark Woods. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Have you heard? Magnolia Motor Company has won the Reader's Choice Award for Best Car Dealership. Come see Jason, Sam, Wilt, or Stacy for your next vehicle. Experience industry-leading customer service, product knowledge, and transparent financing, topped with a no-pressure, comfortable atmosphere to help you make the best decision. We are neighbors, and we're here to take care of you. Call us at 234-4777 or stop in for a visit on the 7982 bypass in Magnolia. We're open 24 hours a day at magnoliamotorcompany.com. Buy happy at Magnolia Motor Company. Quality first.
The Magnolia Family Medical Clinic is your hometown provider for all members of your family. The Magnolia Family Medical Clinic provides pediatric checkups with immunizations, adult wellness exams, illness recovery, patient education, and more. Nurse practitioners Joanne Clark and Christy Woost are here to serve your entire family. Call the Magnolia Family Medical Clinic today for an appointment. 870-235-3555.
Isaiah Haynes is the pitcher on for Southern Arkansas in relief of Landon McAllister. For Southern Arkansas, needs to stop this one where it is right now. Time to shut these Boll Weevils down and hope that your teammates can come back and rally in the bottom of the 9th inning. Isaiah Haynes is the Mulerider closer. Of course, this is not a save opportunity. He has a 1.84 ERA, an 0-2 record, 12 saves on the year. This is his 16th appearance. He's pitched 14 2/3 innings, given up 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He's walked 8, struck out 14. Opponents batting 173 against Isaiah Haynes. So he will come on to face Chase Cripps as the Boll Weevils have 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Monticello's already scored 2 to take a 2-run lead on SAU. They're up 10-8. Chase Cripps steps in. And the pitch, curveball, is high. So by my calculations, they haven't changed it. Southeastern, or Harding rather, has the tiebreaker on Southeastern, so they'll be the 7 seed. Southeastern will be the 8 seed. There's a foul back to the backstop. Arkansas Tech. Depends on what Ouachita and Henderson, what happens there in the second game. If Ouachita wins, they're the 2 seed. Tech the 3 seed, Henderson the 4 seed. If Henderson wins, Tech will be the 2 seed. Ouachita the 3 seed, Henderson will be the 4 seed either way. Well, no, they'll be the 3 seed because they'll have the tiebreaker on Ouachita if they beat them.
Yeah.
So, pitch was high. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count to Chase Cripps. We know SAU is at home against Southeastern Oklahoma State. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Haynes. Fastball, a little outside, 3-1. And Mulerider fans having a conversation with the home plate umpire. They haven't been crazy about his strike zone all afternoon. First and second with one out. 3-1 pitch. There's a strike at the knees just as he was ready to throw his bat. Yeah, I understand, Mr. Cripps. Just when you think you know the strike zone against this guy, it changes. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Haynes pitch, fastball in the air to center field. Backing up is Lyles at the wall. He leaps, makes the catch, a tag at second, and the runner will advance to third base.
Man, that ball almost got out of here.
Yeah, that was a heck of a job by Lyles going back and leaping and crashing into the wall as he made the catch. So there are two out now. Jeffers moved over to third, so first and third with two out for Cade Cancilla. Runner 90 feet away. So is SAU going to have to come back from 2 down or 3 down? Depends on what Mr. Cancilla does. Haynes pitched to him, fastball, foul back and out of play. Cancilla is 0 for 4, and he has a sacrifice fly. Thompson at first, Jeffers at third. Here's the pitch, a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, 0-2 pitch comes. He took it just a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cancilla. Kirk Wolf would be next if Cancilla keeps this inning alive. 1-2 delivery from Isaiah Haynes. Fastball, tied him up, a swing and a miss down on strikes. Goes Cancilla. That retires the Boll Weevils, but not before they scored 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. We go to the bottom of the 9th. SAU trailing 10-8. This is Mulerider baseball.
At Your Service, Environmental Solutions knows the value of clean and the value of quality goods at a great low price. Whether you're needing food and beverage items, napkins, aluminum pans, carry-out containers, and more, the team you can trust will always be at your service. Remember to check out the all-new AtYourServiceStore.com or stop by Monday through Friday from 8 till 4 and see us at 1506 North Vine in Magnolia. At Your Service, Environmental Solutions, where we know the power of clean.
Head down to S&S Home Center and pick up a new steel trimmer, blower, or chainsaw. That's right, S&S Home Center in Magnolia is now your authorized steel dealer. We have everything from lightweight battery-powered to professional gas-powered and everything in between. S&S also has a full line of accessories like extra trimmer line, Motomix, bar and chain oil, chaps, and more. Come see us today and pick out a new steel tool or accessory that's just right for you at S&S Home Center, making it easy to buy local.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Boll Weevils will go to their closer. They'll bring River Hunt on to pitch the 9th inning. They change out their catcher also as they get Chaz Poppy in behind the plate. So River Hunt on to pitch for UAM. 7 saves on the year, a 5.28 ERA, a 1-3 record. Some of that ERA came from the Muleriders on Friday as he only lasted 2/3 of an inning against SAU and gave up 7 runs, all earned in game 1. He was the loser in that game. First pitch comes down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. Headed to the corner. Richardson rounds first on his way to second base, and he will pull up there with the double.
He's going to get... Was there interference down there in the bullpen? There may be an extra base here, but there's a leadoff double nonetheless.
Coach Pettigrew talking with the home plate umpire now. The umpires are going to get together.
Mikey McGinnis looks like he's going to pinch hit here. Yeah, I think there's going to be a discussion. I think it may have hit the catcher in the UAM bullpen.
They got all three umpires together having a conversation.
Either way, good start there for SAU with the double.
And they're going to give him third. Looks like they're pointing. Well, one of them pointed to third. And Richardson's saying, "Who, me?"
Yeah, looks like he's staying on second.
Yeah, I think so.
And Mikey McGinnis is coming to the plate.
I guess I didn't realize that Lyles was the guy called out in that last inning on that interference. I thought it was interference, but it was the runner that was called out, but that wasn't the case. So Richardson led off with a double down the left field line. Now that brings Mikey McGinnis to the plate. Came in for Ballard. Took a strike. Runner at second. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch off the fist, fouled it back to the backstop. Almost got the umpire. He had to do a little jump rope there behind the plate.
It's an interesting maneuver there.
No balls, 2 strikes. He would have got a lot of sympathy from our crowd. Runner at second. He runners down by 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McGinnis. A fastball. He took it. Boy, that was very close. And he took it for ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell.
Just off the plate.
Yeah, Poppy was trying to move the mitt back towards the corner, so that indicates it was off the plate. But it was close with 2 strikes.
We've seen that pitch called a strike at times today. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Mikey McGinnis. And the pitch from Hunt on the way. Fastball, tried to check, but he went around, and McGinnis strikes out. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, Mulerider's down to their last 2 outs. It brings Jackson Duke to the plate. Duke's 0 for 2, but he's walked twice.
He's due for a home run. Had 2 of them Friday.
I wish he'd get on. I would like for him to get on base and let Sutton do a walk-off. Would be fine by me if I could call it. Here's the pitch to Duke from Hunt. Slider called strike, and that was farther out than the ball was earlier, and that was called a strike. And plus, it was high. So no balls and a strike to Jackson Duke. In other words, don't take it if it's close. Spin towards second by River Hunt. Chases the runner back. 1 on, 1 out for SAU in the bottom of the 9th inning. Down by 2. 10-8 UAM. Monticello trying to win this series from SAU. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. That's lined out to the shortstop, and he'll make the tag for the double play, and Monticello does indeed. Just a little slow liner to the shortstop, and they had the shift on, so he was right next to the bag, and it was just him getting back to the bag first to get the out at second base. And Monticello takes 2 from Southern Arkansas here this weekend. But Southern Arkansas, just with the 1 win, will be the outright conference champions, and they'll be playing at home this coming weekend in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. 10-8 the final, UAM. Farm Bureau postgame show coming up. This is Mulerider Baseball.
Southern Medical Group, 211 East Stadium. have you covered whatever the health issue, whether it's sinus-related problems, allergies, flu shots and screenings, DOT physicals, hormone therapy, chronic health problems, and wellness appointments. From newborn and up, you can trust Southern Medical Group. Our family taking care of yours. That's what we do at Southern Medical Group. Visit smgarkansas.com.
Crazy weather got you down? Be a dinner hero and pick up Mule Kick on the way home. It's easy. Just call ahead or swing by the drive-thru. Mule Kick has a unique menu featuring Arkansas-based products like coffee, craft beer, ice cream, and more. Check out new menu items like the Amos Moses Pizza with Cajun chicken, wings, and the Kickin' Monte Cristo Sammy with Canadian bacon, provolone, and powdered sugar. Be a part of Mule Kick's legendary Trivia League each week. Follow Mule Kick on social media or visit mulekickmag.com. It's Mule Kick, 2158 North Jackson in Magnolia.
Are all your financial goals equally important? Probably not. That's why it's a good idea to identify goals as must-have versus nice-to-have. A must-have goal might be achieving a comfortable retirement, while a nice-to-have goal might be a vacation home by the beach. So it's important to prioritize these goals and invest accordingly. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Steve Hardy, Mark Woods, Patrick Dodd, or Laurel Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
10-8 final, UAM over Southern Arkansas here this afternoon at Walker Stadium at Goodhart Field. Thanks for sticking around on our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau membership allows you to receive $500 bonus cash on eligible new Ford Rangers, F-150s, and Super Duty trucks. Farm Bureau's valued benefit program highlights the great movement that Farm Bureau and Ford have together and how farming and trucks have gone together for over 100 years. See your local Ford dealership for qualifications and for complete details. Monticello, 10 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors, and 11 men left on base. SAU, 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 9 men left. So UAM gets the victory here today and take the series. But Coach Pettigrew, I don't know if you heard that
yes,
Harding was a winner. So you are the outright conference championships regardless, and congratulations first of all on that.
Yeah, and Henderson, correct.
And they're playing a second game.
Yeah,
so
but Henderson won.
They won the first game, yes.
Yeah, that
correct. So you are the conference, yes. And I think right now, if Washington wins, they're the 2 seed. If they lose, they're the 4 seed. And Tech moves up to the 2 seed or some of that. But we know you're 1, and we know you got Southeastern Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Because Harding won. They had the tiebreaker on Southeastern. Now, this is according to me, so
yeah,
better wait for
if Harding won, then we were going to be playing Southeastern. Yeah. And if Harding lost, we'd have been playing Harding.
So folks coming in, make sure you're rooting for the right blue and gold team.
Yeah, exactly.
On
sure.
The weekend. Any idea, before we talk about today's, any idea what the I mean, I assume you do it kind of like you've been doing with conference series all year.
I'll get to play weatherman again. So it's one of those where I looked at it. We've already got a pretty good chance of rain on Saturday, so we'll see how all that works. But
I mean, can you pretty much do what you want to do? Maybe do 2 on Friday or whatever you need to do.
Honestly, I really don't know, because I don't know, like, if we play 2 on Friday and then we get rained out on Saturday, like if we don't win the first 2, like what do you do then? I don't know how that works. So that'll be something we'll talk to our administration about and kind of go from there.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, as far as today, I was hoping that for a good while there, it just looked like the lead just kept changing hands, and I was hoping it was going to be the last team at bat was going to win this one, but that little floater out there, that double play, kind of messed that up.
Well, I mean, it didn't start with that. It started with us not being able to drive guys in, man at third base and less than 2 outs, and then we just did miss too many bats, and that's something where we kind of, didn't really want to throw to Liddell too much since he threw the other day, and then Sosa really didn't want to throw him much, or Uger either, being in the situation where we're in. And then really you don't want to bring Haynes in there in a situation where we're tied or even behind, but, it got to the point where, we weren't really pounding the zone and missing too many bats, so we needed to bring him in there and kind of go from it. But really, if we do a little bit better job on the mound, get those guys in at man at third base and less than 2 outs that we should, we weren't in a situation where that, last base running mistake really makes that big of a deal, but that can't happen. That's bad coaching on my part, and I got to do a little bit better job.
Does your pitching get any deeper as you go into the conference tournament with Mar? Will he be ready to return?
Yeah, we'll get Mar back. We could have used him today. We just chose not to, just because if we do have a setback, I want to make sure. I mean, we were already the number 1 seed, and it was one of those really we didn't have anything to gain for him throwing, and so we held him out. He could have started today and been able to go, but we held him out, just using precautions and making sure that he'll be ready for the postseason play.
Well, good timing that you get him back healthy. Brett McGee was sick there for a while, and he lost a bunch of weight, but looks like he's got his stroke back. He's got his strength back, so he's really playing well for you right now. Connor Allen, apparently his hamstring ordeal didn't last long, so he looks like he's back in the swing of things. So
yeah, we're still battling a little bit of the bug. I mean, we've had some guys that have been a little sick. Hayden Habel just got back to us, and then we had another one today. That wasn't feeling well, and so just part of it this time of the year, I guess, with the floating temperatures and everything going around, and so. Got a big week as far as finals are concerned, and then of course big games this weekend to look forward to.
Well, unfortunately losing the series here this weekend. Of course, now it's down to the time, I guess, from here on out where you can lose one next weekend, but that's it. You got to win the best of 3, and then after that, it's pretty much a regular tournament, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's one where if the game's in front of us and they're keeping score, we're going to try to win as much as we can. Obviously, within means. I mean, like today, in throwing Mar in that situation, and it wasn't really within the means to throw him. Moving forward, we will and kind of go from there. But I mean, he would be a game 3 starter, for this weekend. So we'll go Jeremy and Big Mike and then hopefully take care of business in those first 2, and then give him even a little bit more rest going into the next round and kind of go from there.
Since it kind of comes back to where it just basically like it's been going all year with your series next weekend, I guess you can't even really. Do you take an off day, or do you give him a little break, or do you?
We'll take tomorrow off since we practiced yesterday and then play today. We'll take tomorrow off. Plus, like I said, it's finals week, so they got a little bit more also on their plate than normal. So we got to make sure that they're locked in and do what they need to in the classroom this week. And then whenever we play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is, I've got to do a good job of making sure we're ready to go.
Okay, so we'll let everybody know what time, but you will definitely be at home next weekend.
So. Against Southeastern, yes.
Okay. All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Coach Justin Pettigrew joining us here after the game as, again, Mulerider's following the final is 10-8 UAM over Southern Arkansas here this afternoon. Again, UAM takes the series 2-1. Only the third series that Southern Arkansas fell in on the season. Unfortunately, though, back-to-back series losses at Northwestern Oklahoma State last weekend, and then to UAM this weekend. But again, still they got the one win that they needed, plus got help from Ouachita and Arkansas Tech falling in at least one game. Each of them had to lose at least one game, or SAU had to win today for SAU to get the outright conference championship of the regular season. And both of those teams, Arkansas Tech and Ouachita, both fell, and Ouachita and Henderson are playing one more right now. But anyway, so Southern Arkansas, turns out that they did not need the W today to be able to go ahead and secure the regular season conference championship. So again, congratulations to Southern Arkansas on being the conference championships. Oh, by the way, Ouachita and Henderson are done with their second game. Ouachita won. So what that should mean is that Ouachita is the number 2 seed in the Great American Conference Tournament, and Arkansas Tech will be 3, and Henderson is 4, I think, or that may be just reversed. Let me see if they have put it up yet. Because Tech is 23-10, Ouachita is 23-10, and they've got the tiebreaker. So Ouachita, the 2 seed, and Arkansas Tech is the 3 seed, and Henderson State will be the 4 seed. So Monticello will play at Henderson State next weekend in the first round of the Great American Conference Tournament. Let's check some of the numbers and wrap this one up here today. Muleriders had 11 hits on the afternoon, 8 runs on 11 hits. 3 of those hits, Brett McGee. 3 of those hits were Brandon Nickel and Richardson with 2 hits today. They were the only multi-hit guys today for SAU. McGee with a home run, a single, and a double, and Nickel with a home run, a triple, and a double. So both of them were just 1 hit shy of the cycle here today. McGee ends up he had 4 on the day, a solo home run in the first, an RBI single in the second, a double that he drove in 2 in the 4th inning. So he had 4 RBIs, 3 hits on the day. So we'll go to the RBI column there to determine our People's Bank player of the game. We'll go with Brett McGee over Brandon Nickel in that regard. And Brett McGee, our People's Bank player of the game. People's Bank will donate to the SAU Athletics Fund in the name of our player of the game. People's Bank, the only bank dedicated exclusively to Columbia County. People's Bank, member FDIC. So the loser, McAllister, he takes the loss for Southern Arkansas. He gave up the 2 runs for the Boll Weevils in that 9th inning. Both of those charged to McAllister. So McAllister takes the loss, Boyer the winner, and Hunt gets the save for UAM. So Southern Arkansas wrap up the regular season at 24-9 in conference play, and again, that's good for number 1 in the Great American Conference. 24-9 in the conference, 34-15 overall. UAM closes out the conference schedule at 20-13, and they are 31-19 overall. So UAM takes 2 out of 3. Southern Arkansas took game 1 yesterday, 13-8. Monticello took the nightcap 4-1, and they win here this afternoon by a score of 10-8. For Connor Rambo back at the studio, I'm Dan Gregory. So long from Southern Arkansas University.